Hi. I thought today we'll work on a couple of things, okay? Just straighten them out, a couple of routines, and try and put them together like we've normally been doing, all right? We start in that position, and then we move to the left 2 times and to the right twice, okay? So we go 1, 2. That's it. That's it. Move. That's it. Move your hip. Come on. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. Okay.
Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black.
I only heard from 2 teams. Guess what the 2 teams they called me, Ocho, say, what's your phone number, where you gonna be?
Who that?
Hey, Shannon, one of them little white girls at the door, she got on a Gucci dog collar talking about she came over here instead of letting you choke her in public.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, don't think you can start disrespecting me because you got the little white girl at the door and you live on the air, bro. I don't care about you being live on the air. Who you think you talking to?
Next door.
That's what I thought, bro. You better be talking to next door, man. You got me all the way messed up. Don't you ever disrespect me like that again. Just because you got all these cases and all that stuff going on, man, don't mean you gonna start disrespecting me, bro. Stop choking them little white girls. Got me all the way messed up. Hall of Fame head ass.
Cincinnati Bengals was one.
Dramatic, huh? Wherever you are, wherever you ready, sir. Should have put a hand up.
So what the Middies guy filed a lawsuit against YouTube. YouTube won the lawsuit. These people paid for this man to go and file this lawsuit. He lost the lawsuit. After losing the lawsuit, you get a certain amount of time to basically write why you think that it should not have been dismissed. Now, he was supposed to have gotten a hearing date. This is where the promise came in, that we were going to lose our channel. The first thing that I want you to understand is that this guy is so fucking dumb and these people are so fucking misled that they thought that he was going to get our channel taken from us through a civil lawsuit that wasn't even filed against me. It was filed against YouTube. It added Moneyboy Trey, some other YouTubers, and me into a lawsuit saying basically to show cause we were agents of doing what he was claiming and alleging. But he lost the shit. So then after losing the damn lawsuit, he creates a goddamn follow-up saying, this is why I think I shouldn't have had this case dismissed. And he puts a lot of the same goddamn documents in it. 5 minutes. He puts a lot of the same goddamn documents in it. And then the judge says basically, fuck that. We don't need another hearing. We do not need another hearing. I'm going to make my decision. I have enough evidence and I've seen enough to know what I'm going to do. But let me help you out. If it was already dismissed, fucktard, when I say that the lawsuit is processing, I'm saying now the judge don't even want to see your dirty, dusty, fat, stupid, busted ass. He's going to make his ruling without you when he's ready. There is no date aside. It's assigned. It's processing, ho. You lost. And our channel is still here. And when you keep on looking at all of these promises that are being made and nothing is happening, that should tell y'all everything you need to know. That's why they are not to be taken serious.
Oh, before we leave, I just wanted to just kind of, first, I just want to say that Jesus is the way, the truth, the life, and to any of, the world that's hearing this message, the kingdom of heaven is near. Jesus is coming back, and we all have to repent for our sins, and we have to put our faith in Jesus. He will come back when you least expect it, and it's time to wake up if you haven't put your faith in Jesus Christ.
New shine, new blick, new bitch, new fit, independent with a nigga price, she'll sing, she'll smoke like black man, the one with the wood tip. I ain't in the boardroom, bitch, I'm on some hood shit. Will'll never tell on me, he ain't case so pop. Not saying the old turd, nigga, this a new drop. Wish call 50p, chain call 10 blocks. Mailman money, watch the bill, get shielded off. Fans private, I can switch, shoot the blitz, southpaw. Ex-baby baller, got a crib out of Utah. I was in the A-side, Bush, sitting to the rock. We can do it from the shoulders, I'll break a nigga jaw. I can turn a regular street nigga to a tri-star. Growing up a nigga, kept a bang rolling fast car. They were trying to block me, they were trying to stop me. I'ma go and get 100 and nigga watch me. I suck on the floor with no mice and incest. I know they hate it, they want me to regress. I took them chances, I ain't got no regrets. For that little money, my boy, I'm not impressed. She tryna trap me, but I cannot give in. This shit for life, if you circle, we locked in. Labels keep calling, they want me to sign it. I'm already good, cause the streets is behind it. 9K outfit, nigga in the 5-match, total girl, I'ma get on my cone right back. Section wanna leave, but I know she coming right back. I don't want the cheap shit, I just want the high bag. NFL money, walk around with the thigh pads. I'ma blow a bag today, nigga, I'm a pop tag. I ain't finna play, I'm putting belt to an op-ed. Weed in the trailer home, feeling like white trash. Pre-roll lace with the Keith in the good hat. Smoke down the road, I can get a nigga throw slash. Mailman dropping outside at the doormat. Puffing on good turf, finna throw a shroom back. Niggas ain't getting to the money, they just look like it. That ain't real high grades, I just look like 16,000 pound coming in, I got excited. I ain't eating nothing this week, I'm on the rack diet. New shine, new blick, new bitch, new fit. Independent with a nigga price, she'll sing, she'll smoke like a black man, the one with the wood tip. I ain't in the boardroom, bitch, I'm on some hood shit. Will'll never tell on me, he ain't case so pop. Not saying the old turd, nigga, this a new drop. Wish call 50p, chain call 10 blocks. Mailman money, watch the bill, get shielded off. Fans private, I can switch, shoot the blitz, southpaw. Ex-baby baller, got a crib out of Utah. I was in the A-side, Bush, sitting to the rock. We can do it from the shoulders, I'll break a nigga jaw. I can turn a regular street nigga to a tri-star. Growing up a nigga, kept a bang rolling fast car. They were trying to block me, they were trying to stop me. I'ma go and get 100 and nigga watch me.
FBI, further in, I missed the feds. If I knew they was gonna snitch on me, I should've popped Gucci up in his leg. But it's cool, I like the feds. I'm getting milk, bitch, with the bread. And I'm in here with my dad, so it shouldn't even be that bad. They said they tracked my GPS, man, but I know he opened his mouth. You from the east side of Atlanta, I'm from the south side of the south. I'm from the streets for real, man, so you already know that I don't play. Only time you see me playing is if I'm winning up on state. The commissary ain't coming till next week. 30, pass me your plate. You want your corn? Get your bitch ass out my face. Having fun up in this bitch, dog. I'm really having my way. Lontrell Williams Sr., you're free to go. Hold up, wait, we only been up in here for 12 hours and they already letting you out? Now I'm sitting here thinking about what kind of words came out your mouth. There's 9 of us up on this case. You was the one with the mini drink. Everybody had a gun, nigga, but we the only ones gotta wait.
Factor this in. I got 15 in the first. That was easy. Wasn't doing nothing. It was easy. I was just.
What 81 you talking about?
Kobe's 81.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
Kobe's 81.
Kobe's
81.
We appreciate
Kobe's
y'all for
81.
tuning in. Out the mud. Zach Randolph, Rashad McCown, Cemetery Lane. We did it. Out the mud.
Stop bouncing me. Yay!
Hit the ball. Yeah, drop the bat, run. Drop the bat. Drop the bat. Yeah. Bat flip on a single. Good job, buddy. Way to go. Come here, buddy.
What's going on?
I play basketball. I play basketball all the time. Okay. Hey, first you put the eggs in it. This right here. We're top. Okay. When it's 10, I go to 10. I won!
Good job.
I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in that field 5. I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami. In Miami right now. I'm in that field 5 right now. On Ocean Drive right now. That's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I go to the window, so I'm going to Cali. I said I'm too official. I'm out with them niggas. I'm another rapper on the city. That nigga, he wicked. We pull out with them guns. You know me in the real. Well, mama pays, I ain't having ever since that I was real. Now I came up like an AP and I will never squeal. Will never ever on my mouth, cause that's what I'm too real. Yeah, I'm in the East Coast. I'm living life for real. Why the fuck you can hate it? I ride you to chill. You gon' really piss me off, and I'ma pull up on the steel. I'ma pull up on the drink, go and get your ass killed. Man, stop capping, cause I'm fucking wicked. I pull up to your city, tell me your location, bitches. You know we fuck that shit. My youngest know you killin', I wanna grind, got money on my mind, no money on my wrist, so I can tell the time. You know I'm rapping and jobbing, I'm trying to eat. All around the world, I'm doing shows, I really come to eat. They trying to play on me, I swear I'm doing my shit. One more time, I was post and I ain't have shit. Every day I'm just riding by the same outfit. I done came up, I'm switching cars, yeah, I'm switching shit. These niggas mad at me, ain't wanna call me. I'm in Miami right now, I'm off of South Beach. I'm living large, I'm living life. They know me, wanna take my life. Yeah, it's on my mama. I'm in Miami. I'm out there doing them videos, shooting, going to Cali. I'm on my mama, and I'm in Miami right now. I'm in the 305. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Pull up with a red car. My life is on now. They wanna play with me. They wanna clone me. I'm bad bitch Latino. She wanna sleep with me. I'm on a 305 right now. I'm in Miami right now. On Ocean Drive right now. I'm in Miami right now. I'm in Miami. I'm in the 305. 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 I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. I'm in Miami right now. Yeah, I'm on Ocean Drive. Yeah, in the front car. That's don't look at me. I'm the youngest in the game. You can't beat me. Cause I'm that nigga from the bottom. No, I will never change. Diamonds on my hoodie. I got diamonds on my chain. I'm in this song. No, that's right. Ain't no game. Yeah. In Miami right now. And the 305. Yeah.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Bro, this ain't it, dog.
What those pain I was spitting? The depressed music is in.
Listen, you really want to pop? Diss somebody.
Oh, yeah. People love beef. But who could I beef with? Oh, yeah, I got somebody in mind. DJ Pooh, start that beat up, homie. Bitch, what you thought I forgot? I'm grown now. You think just because I came out your womb, your slew-footed ass can tell me what to do? Hell no, you got something else coming. In 03, you embarrassed me when you caught me and my friend smoking. Your big ass walked up, built like a fridge with the doors open. When I was a kid, she made me wear a helmet when I rode my bike. Woman had me in that ghetto school when she know my ass couldn't fight. You keep cutting the beat off, man. What's up?
Bro, you making a diss track about your moms?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
The woman that raised you?
Hold on now, she wasn't always there. She used to work 2 jobs and come home late and cook dinner for me. Talking about I gotta clean the kitchen. Talking about she too tired to clean the kitchen because she been working all day trying to support this family. Ain't nobody told your goofy ass to get 2 jobs, mama? What? Hey, I'm not a street nigga.
I'm from the streets, bitch.
Late night crew. Man, I think I need to go get some lunch. I got like 2. Hold on. Now back. Well, Chrissy, you getting ready to make a run to the store. Hold on. I thought I did. They fell on the floor. Crisis averted. Say what's up to your boy, motherfucker. See, I'm a little rusty, bro. I've been off a couple days. Yep. I was like, man, am I getting old? I swear I had more blunts. And yes, I am getting old, and I also did have more blunts, so yeah. Long story short, short story shorter, Gucci cannot be touched. We gonna get into it today. MC Heavyweighter number 5. Tommy! Not the cap. Boss Pete, what's happening, cuz? Be kind, please rewind. GB. TK 3 times. OG Chief Meteorologist Scott Johnson. Critical Smoker. What the fuck going on, cuz? 15 WAP for Critical Smoker. You know what it is. Woo, this is about to be one of the funnest ones for me. I got a card show with my daughter tomorrow. I got wrestling tonight. It's gonna be a fun day. We gotta talk about WAP. WAP! Well, damn. Man, shout out to Roderick David. And before we get into it, I know y'all niggas is telling me that Gucci Mane snitched. This nigga did not snitch. Him rapping on some shit that's already known is not snitching. We already know that Pooh got locked up for kidnapping this nigga. So how come this nigga can't rap on? How come everybody else can rap about it and make money, but Gucci can't? Y'all understand that if he's really a cooperating witness, this helps Pooh case. If you Pooh Shiesty and he's actually telling on you, you want him to make this song, because that gives your lawyer something to work with. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all be talking about. Y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas all swear y'all from the street and ain't now one of you niggas from the street. 63 of them things. It really should be 64. I still remember number 5. OG status. That's also known as founder status. He said, I'm waiting to hit that 69. You childish. I love it. October, we getting it in, number 5. We all gotta celebrate number 5, 69th month in October, so get ready. That's number 1. He's not a snitch, he's a victim of crime. That's number 1. Number 2, it was civilians there. Why do y'all keep forgetting that there were 2 civilians there? And that Gucci, or not Gucci, but Pooh Shiesty's daddy, they tracked the white boy's air tag and it was all the way at their crib. And then they dumped some of the shit but kept his wallet, and the Apple tag that was in his air tag that was in the wallet was still in there tracking it. They wasn't tracking Gucci's wallet. How could Gucci give them somebody else's air tag shit? And the feds are gonna let y'all think what y'all want. The feds don't give a fuck if y'all niggas think Gucci snitched or not. They don't give a shit. Now I gotta hear 3 songs. I gotta hear 1 song, then well, the first song is gonna be a video. Then I gotta hear the second song. And then I'm gonna let WAP get me ready for this stream. This is going to be such a fun stream for me. I don't think y'all understand how fun this is gonna be. I almost wanna call Joe Hendry in for this show.
Say his name and he appeared.
Not yet. Not yet. We ain't saying his name yet.
FDI, further in, I missed the feds. If I knew they was gonna snitch on me, I should've popped Gucci up in his leg. But it's cool, I like the feds. I'm getting milk, bitch, with the bread. And I'm in here with my dad, so it shouldn't even be that bad. They said they tracked my GPS, man, but I know he opened his mouth. You from the east side of Atlanta, I'm from the south side of the south. I'm from the streets for real, man, so you already know that I don't play. Only time you see me playing is if I'm winning up on state. The commissary ain't coming till next week. 30, pass me your plate. You want your comb? Get your bitch ass out my face. Having fun up in this bitch, dog. I'm really having my way. Lontrell Williams Sr., you're free to go. Hold up, wait. We only been up in here for 12 hours and they already letting you out. Now I'm sitting here thinking about what kind of words came out your mouth. It's 9 of us up on this case. You was the one with the mini drink. Everybody had a gun, nigga, but we the only ones gotta wait. New shine, new blick, new bitch, new fit, independent nigga, price ship, sing ship, smoke like black man, the one with the wood tip. I ain't in the boardroom, bitch, I'm on some hood shit. Will'll never tell on me, he ain't case so pop. Now this ain't an old turd, nigga, this a new drop. West call 50p, chain call 10 blocks. Mailman money, watch the bill, get shield off. Fans private, I can switch, shoot the blitz, southpaw. Ex-baseballer, got a crib out of Utah. I was in the A, sorry, bush, sitting to the rock. We can do it from the shoulders, I'll break a nigga jaw. I can turn a regular street nigga to a tri-star. Growing up a nigga, kept a bang roller fast car. They were trying to block me, they were trying to stop me. I'm gonna go and get 100 and nigga watch me. I suck on the floor with no mice and incest. I know they hate it, they want me to regress. I took them chances, I ain't got no regrets. For that little money, my boy, I'm not impressed. She tryna trap me, but I cannot give in. This shit for life, if you circle, we locked in. Labels keep calling, they want me to sign it. I'm already good, cause the streets is behind it. 9K outfit, nigga in the 5-match, total girl, I'ma get on my car right back. Say she wanna leave me, but I know she coming right back. I don't want the cheap shit, I just want the high bag. NFL money, walk around with the thigh pads. I'ma blow it back today, nigga, I'ma pop tag. I ain't finna play, I'm putting belt to an op-ed. Weed in the trailer home, feeling like white trash. Pre-roll lace with the Keith in the good hash. Smoke down the road, I can get a nigga throw slash. Mailman dropping outside at the donut. Puffing on good turf, finna throw a shroom back. Niggas ain't getting to the money, they just look like it. That ain't real high grades, I just look like 16,000 pound come in, I got S-side. I ain't eating nothing this week, I'm on the rack diet. New shine, new blick, new bitch, new fit. Independent with a nigga, price ship, sing ship. Smoke like black man, the one with the wood tip. I ain't in the boardroom, bitch, I'm on some hood shit. Will'll never tell on me, he ain't case so pop. Now this ain't an old turd, nigga, this a new drop. West call 50p, chain call 10 blocks. Mailman money, watch the bill, get shield off. Fans private, I can switch, shoot the blitz, southpaw. Ex-baseballer, got a crib out of Utah. I was in the A, sorry, bush, sitting to the rock. We can do it from the shoulders, I'll break a nigga jaw. I can turn a regular street nigga to a tri-star. Growing up a nigga, kept a bang roller fast car. They were trying to block me, they were trying to stop me. I'ma go and get 100 and nigga watch me.
School up.
Yeah.
Well, down. Nigga, I hate to see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Whoa. School up.
Yeah.
Well, down. Nigga, I hate to see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash dummy. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas doubt me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't ain't about no millions. What don't kill you, make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I gotta move tactical, every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And when you take a loss, that's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you. Can't be wearing no disguises. You play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. School up. School up. Yeah. Well, damn. Nigga, I hate to see you up. Huh? Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas dap me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no millions. What don't kill you, make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I gotta move tactical, every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And when you take a loss, that's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you. Can't be wearing no disguises. You play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Some people like to take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit. The artist and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. They smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. You learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary. A nigga settled to play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't easy E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I be damn if I let a nigga take my shit down. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less. Step up to the plate, my nigga, life is a test. Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec. The head nigga in charge, it's my name on the check. Niggas jealous of me, dawg, remind me of my ex. Another day, another dollar, on to the next. School I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. My heart turned cold, my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. Keep that fake love, I don't want it no more. My heart turned cold, my heart turned cold. CEO. 1017 for life, Big Gucci. This for all the crash dummies out there. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Still getting money. This ain't that. 1017.
It's Gucci, nigga. I did see that motherfucker Gucci will be in GI shortly. Nigga, you play stupid games, you gonna win stupid prizes. Yo, fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. Big 30, that's for you, nigga. Big 30, you telling? You gonna tell? Look, y'all, first of all, anybody who's surprised by this ain't paid attention to Gucci. Gucci ain't never gave a fuck. I will say that. I ain't never thought Gucci was like any of these best rappers alive, no shit like that. But when it comes to this diss shit, I've learned that Gucci is like one of the top diss rappers. For real. The shit he did to T.I. flamed him. Y'all forget that, like, Gucci say whatever he want. Did y'all forget that he was on stage with Jeezy dissing Pookie Low? Have y'all forgotten this? So him making fun of Pooh going back to prison for trying to rob him. I don't even know what y'all mad at. The nigga tried to rob this nigga at gunpoint. And he the buster for making a dip. When the last time you niggas really seen Gucci in the hood? When? He said, I'm from East Atlanta. He ain't say that's just where he be at. Gucci, a married fucking man. Businessman. If they clone Gucci, this is what I always ask people when they say clones, right? Where's the original nigga at? Y'all close. When y'all be calling niggas clones, y'all close. Gucci, for y'all purpose, yeah, he's a clone, right? But y'all gotta understand what that really means. What does that really mean, though? I'll tell you. He got his mind right. He got locked in with the other side. For sure. They put them fake ass teeth. Maybe he got himself in shape. He probably had surgery. We'll never know. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Leonard. He programmed. It ain't necessarily niggas be cloned. Them niggas be programmed. And be like, that's why Gucci, this is not like, he been out the streets. He came home, them niggas told him what to do when he got home. He did that shit. He made a bunch of videos, all this shit, did the shit. And you gotta understand, the record label, so there is, like, Gucci owed points of 1017 to somebody above him. A lot of people don't even realize that. Like, the record game is like, in certain levels, it's a big ass pyramid scheme. You got the big distribution niggas, and then you got the record label that'll come sign your record label if that's the shit that you did, which that's just all just so you can say the name instead of you know your record label really getting some motherfucking money. It is some nigga at the top sign you, and then he give you money once you get, if you are good enough and you make enough over the time, then you could get your label where you bring in other niggas to sign slave contracts up under you. Because they learned that it's easier to get like Eminem to go recruit D12, OB Trice, and Trick and all. It's easier to get him to do it than us in the office going to do it. It's easier. It's easier for us to get Gucci to get y'all to sign to him. Where you think all that fucking predatory language and contracts and shit came from? It came from his original contracts that he signed. But TK, like on some real shit, that's how that shit work. Yeah, those is M homies and shit, but what was more likely? Them to turn down a contract from they homie or from that other nigga? And if you listen to all of the niggas from 1017 that's like current and former, they all got the same story. Nigga, one day my motherfucking DM lit up and it was Gucci. I ain't think it was Gucci for real. And nigga, it was motherfucking Gucci, nigga. And that nigga was talking about he liked my shit, woo, woo, woo. Bam. Gucci targets niggas that can rap, but also his fans. So that way, when he slides you this contract, nigga, you sitting there, you just like I said last night when I was just kind of talking this morning, or this morning rather. I'm like, you gotta understand. So now Gucci give you this shitty contract. All of the people around you gonna be hype. Nigga, you about to get signed to 1017. Nigga, Gucci was in that nigga DMs on my mama. Nigga, look, show the screenshot, nigga. The one or two people that actually roll up and go, hey man, you should probably read this contract, nigga, because I done heard the 1017 niggas done got, you know, juked up. Oh, shut your hating ass up, nigga. You just mad niggas ain't trying to put you on the label. I thought you was my homie. Is that not how it be? Did I make all of that up? Is that not plausible? Good afternoon, Janice. Did I say what's up to Potato Gamer? I miss Potato. He said something during music. The 1017 curse been around for ages at this point. Critical, they don't even realize that. Up under Shady Records, it was D12 and then Denon Porter of D12 was a producer, so he had a separate contract. Bizarre had a solo contract, and then Obi Trice had a contract. Then Royce the 5'9" was up under Shady, and so was what's the white boy name? did a couple ciphers. Yellow Wolf, and like all these niggas was like fans of M. We all know Eminem and Shady Records and shit is backed by. Listen, look at the train. You got Interscope, then Dr. Dre signed Eminem, then Eminem signed 50, and 50 signed. You see how this shit work? Do you not see how it's just like a pyramid scheme? And you don't really get no money until you really sign a nigga to the death contract? It's just like a pyramid scheme. Yep, the whole slaughterhouse movement, which that was the second go round of that shit. You know, the first go round was really the D12 and the OB Trice, and all these niggas went platinum. And you know, you don't know how bad their contracts were or weren't, because everybody don't have like a boilerplate type of thing, but that's how this shit works. That's why 50 Cent was able to really do what he did as an artist when he came out, is because he had the backing of two ultra mega rap stars and both of their labels, which was backed by the superior Interscope. Remember, they was calling themselves Shady Aftermath, which was up under another nigga Interscope, which was under the real umbrella of Interscope. See, it's a whole pyramid scheme, bro. So that's why I'm like, this whole thing that y'all expected from Gucci, that shit out of his hands. That's the one reason why he's rapping about the shit, is because you the crash dummy. Because you got to look at it from Gucci's perspective. Let's say, okay, everybody's thing is he snitched. Let's go from he didn't snitch. Let's just play from here. Because you have to understand something. If he really didn't snitch, then this song makes total sense. Do you know how stupid you are to rob a nigga that come in the room with civilians? And then not only with civilians, you robbed the civilians. See, everybody's making it seem like they just like robbed Gucci and made him sign the contract. Nigga, they choked that white boy almost unconscious. I saw his neck. He wasn't lying. They choked the shit out of him. They stole that nigga's bag. In his bag, he had some motherfucking shit that was expensive, and he had air tags on all of it. He had air tags on his wallet, air tag on the bag. They had y'all niggas traveling around the city. They had y'all at the hotel y'all stayed at with this nigga's bag. Then they knew that y'all dumped the bag off, but kept his wallet because y'all probably was trying to off them cards or take him somewhere and off them cards to some dope fiends or some shit. They had all of that data. Gucci didn't tell that. Gucci didn't tell them niggas that he had an air tag. How the fuck Gucci know he had air tags on all this shit? That nigga told. Nigga, it was a fucking, oh man, I can't believe that Gucci had a security guard that was former police. All your favorite rappers do, you idiot. You really think they will put it up to some fucking niggas in the hood who ain't never been trained properly? You need niggas to secure you, not fight with you. There's a difference. Niggas trying, like, Gucci sat on stage with Jeezy and dissed Pookie Loke, nigga. Like, Gucci ain't never been no nigga to really shy away from shit. And like I keep telling y'all, you have to understand, if Gucci's actually snitching, this song helps Pooh Shiesty. You can't have a cooperating witness making songs like this. Nigga, his lawyer would eat that shit up. This is when I saw that he dropped the song, that made me go, oh, he really didn't tell. Everybody else said it's proof he told. Oh man, this nigga was rapping about what happened and shit. Nigga, he ain't saying nothing in the song that we ain't already know. He ain't told us nothing different than what was told. He didn't even give all the details that we know. He didn't say nothing about them niggas taking his jewelry. All he said was it was a setup, try to get me to sign under the rest. That's all the nigga said. The nigga didn't even give no real deal. He didn't say who did what. He didn't say how many people were in the room. All he did was diss that nigga Pooh and that nigga Big 30. That's the bar of the year. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. The bar of the year, nigga. You went out like a real crash dummy. And after all of that, boy, you still signed to me? Ain't nothing you can say to that, bro. Y'all can get mad, bro. Y'all call Gucci a hoe. Man, I don't respect that nigga Guwop. Niggas is still going to his shows. He's still Guwop. And he gonna always be Guwop to niggas. His real fans is like my age, my niggas. So this whole thing where y'all getting ready to just reinvent the wheel anyway. Like you young niggas, y'all wasn't Gucci fans? No way. Most of Gucci fans love him when he had his pop belly, nigga, and the ice cream cone all over his face. Then he came out with no pop belly. All them bitches that wanted to fuck him when in 2003, 2004, when he had the pop belly, they really wanted to fuck him after he came out with the new teeth and belly. So I just be laughing at the kids on this shit anyway. Pooh Shiesty running around all the time talking about, I'm really the shiesty one. Oh, my grandma told me to keep the grass cut low, but all whole time I'm really the snake. Well, you got out-snaked, nigga. You got out-snaked. You thought you was more slime than Gucci. I thought it was about who's king slime and all this shit. This is some slimy shit. Purple lips Guwop. Oh, tall. See, that's a motherfucker that know who Gucci is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, TK. All his fans got his mindset. So this thing where, like, bro, the video, like, is this shit gonna go viral? And my thing is, why are we acting like Gucci Man is the first nigga? Nigga, do y'all not remember the song Mini Man? Nigga, that song was the shit starts off with a reenactment of the niggas shooting 50. 50 did a whole song about the street shit he went through. Why is it different for Gucci? Gucci ain't the first motherfucker to rap about some niggas robbing or shooting him. And these are the same motherfuckers who like Who I Smoke. You can rap about the dead, but you can't rap about a nigga going to jail. What can somebody make this shit make sense? Just a little bit. Everybody's like, this is confirmation this nigga Gucci snitch. I just don't see it that way. We're gonna see what a couple of you niggas say. You know who I'm gonna pull up on first? I'm gonna pull up on the gang spitter. Cause I really respect the gang spitter. But the thing is like, if he's really telling, then he just undid himself telling. That's just my whole thing. That y'all not real. The fact that y'all think that he can be a cooperating witness and make this song is crazy to me.
Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Wow. I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flunky, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas doubt me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no millions.
So Gucci Man dropped on his IG page, he dropping a track called Crash Dummy, trolling Pooh Shiesty, and he yet doing it again, snitching in the song. He basically explaining everything that happened, confirming. So if he's saying that on this song right here, from the little shit that we just heard, ain't no way he ain't gonna testify or get.
Then why didn't he say something up front? I get what you're saying, but why didn't he say something up front? He got robbed in January. Why would he wait well till long after this nigga got arrested and then come out and make this? I think Gucci is just eating off the fact y'all think this nigga snitching. I just need everybody to just lock in on the actual what happened and realize that Roderick Davis never had to say a word. They choked the white boy out. Niggas was up in Blix.
That statement, like Pooh Shiesty lawyer say, that the FBI gonna talk to everybody later on. Ain't no way he ain't gonna get the same. He just said it in the song.
Right, I get that logic. That logic makes sense. The only problem is since he said it in the song, he can't really go say it in the courtroom because then he's gonna be on trial over that fucking song. The defense is gonna eat his ass alive about that song. Eat his ass alive. If Gucci go on the stand, the number one thing the defense gonna want to talk about is this fucking song. And that's gonna help Pooh a lot. The feds are not dumb enough to be building they took 3 months to build a case around just if Gucci just told them, why didn't they just go lock him up? Why did it take 3 months? How come they ain't got pictures of Gucci Mane injuries? Why do we have pictures of the white boy injuries, but we don't have pictures of Gucci injuries? Y'all gotta stop sensationalizing shit and actually look at what's going on. Like on some real shit. Like on some real shit. We don't have pictures of Gucci. We got pictures of the white boy though.
So ain't none of that Gucci ain't cooperating no more. He just dropped the whole song giving details.
That's not cooperating. If they ever put him on the stand, he can say, I was not talking about Pooh Shiesty. This was just a song to capitalize on the moment. Everybody said I was a snitch, so I decided to make a song that sounded like I was snitching. See, what it looked like to y'all in the streets, that's not how they gonna look at it in court. That's why I'm like, if he's really telling on Pooh Shiesty, this was the dumbest thing he could have ever done. Because now Pooh gonna come home. So if you really want Pooh Shiesty to get out at this point, y'all better pray that Gucci Mane is actually snitching, because Pooh will come home if he is. That's my word.
Taking shots at Big 30, calling him a J.
Shit, yeah, right, Scott. I'm 2 motherfucking weeks away.
Come on, man. Saying it was a setup, you thought it was a meeting, and you still signed to me, and I'm telling what else he said. I hope you don't mention Yo Gotti. He could start airing everything out.
He didn't. So you must have just heard a snippet before you made this video. He didn't.
Because y'all calling me a rat, so we got Waka Flocka. He just dissed him on stage. Yeah, he just said F Gucci, performing that harder in the paint.
Oh, he said Gucci.
I mean, but Waka saying fuck Gucci, like, that really don't mean anything now. Like, no disrespect to Waka. Waka's one of the most underrated, successful artists of like the 2010s. But like, his window has closed. And I know he got the Brick Squad beef with Gucci. And I ain't saying he shouldn't have no beef with Gucci, but like, this has no impact. 50 Cent dissing. See, 50 Cent has dissed so many people that now that he has said the little shit he said about Gucci, it has no impact, because that's what you do. We need niggas who don't normally say something come out and say something for it to have an impact. And I think Gucci is feeling that temperature. I told y'all the rap game weak as fuck right now anyway. Y'all niggas is out here playing against no competition. Gucci literally ran by some. Gucci got handlers. The whole thing about that security guard that was with Gucci, man, the other thing that y'all don't know is that could be his handler. Which means that somebody put that nigga with Gucci, not Gucci himself. Bro, y'all just, man, some of y'all really need to learn how demonic evil this game is and some of these contracts that niggas be really motherfucking signing. How they be having niggas under contracts and shit forever and a day. Some of your favorite artists, have you ever seen some artists where you like, damn, why that nigga still touring for what? You ain't never heard of nobody coming around your city or no shit. You like, damn, they still touring? That's crazy. You get ushered into the free concert level of your career. I mean, it's easy to think that everybody's just still doing it for the love, and some of them could be, but some of them ain't. Boston, what's happening? Some of them ain't. Some of them have to. That's why I'm like, I think LeBron is one of the first ones like that, and as an athlete. I feel Tiger Woods is the same way as well. But except Tiger Woods, his shit is more natural because them golf niggas do be playing till they damn near 70 and 80. But LeBron for sure. KS Dub, what's happening? LeBron for sure, he feels like he's under one of them contracts where he can't retire until they tell him he can.
Oh my God! He said fuck Gucci.
Because Gucci working that move right there hurt his brain. Because it's still 10-17 Brit Squad. He Brit Squad monopoly. So if nigga be like Brit Squad, that's like saying for Kishie too, because it's Brit Squad.
Yeah, I feel you. But the only problem is we in 2026 where this is actually getting them traction they didn't have. This level of infighting is Kendra was happening. This level of infighting gives them a level of notoriety, clout, and shit these niggas didn't have. I mean, he dropped first day out, that shit went crazy, and then here we are. It fizzled out, and he was losing traction. Then he felt like he had to do what he did.
He just BSM. So he gotta separate because he had to change his whole brand. And this nigga that built that shit from the beginning, if he don't really go at Gucci, he gonna have to turn up. Walker, you got to turn up. You got to, because, man, they'll fuck around, merge that shit together. And you'll fuck around to rebrand. You may still have to rebrand. Or, I ain't gonna say have to because they making you do it, but you may just wanna rebrand. Sell a company. I don't know. But it just depends on how you take this shit. But a little this here, a little this there wouldn't hurt. He broke the code, so, you know, it ain't like you just doing it for no reason because you wasn't just doing it. You would have been, before he did that, you know, so you just really protecting your brand. So it's a business move. It could be personal too, but a business move. If you want to go ahead and air out a couple of little more details or shit y'all went through and shit like that, go ahead and turn up. And you dropping a tape soon, an album, go ahead, yeah. We'll give you the clout and yeah, we'll tune in what you say because we already know you've been around them. You already know certain shit. Let alone if Walker say, I felt like he told on that G situation, but it can kind of make him look crazy because, oh, you stood beside him.
I mean, that's true. Walker could be on the side doing that, but and he'll get some clout from that, and he'll get a little buzz from that. But the thing is, ain't none of that shit getting ready to hurt Gucci with none of his. Bro, nobody has left Gucci over this. Because, like I said, the bulk of his fans are my age. And the bulk of people my age, even niggas that was in the streets, when they get about my age, really kind of stop thinking about that, being on that shit. Niggas got families, kids in school, and all this shit. And I gotta keep this shit to the code. Whose code? All this damn drill rapping and shit going on. Oh yeah, we can, all this drill rapping, everybody cool with that shit, but this nigga rap about a nigga doing a drill on him and fucking up and going to jail, and now that's a problem. See, y'all niggas ain't said shit about all the niggas laughing at NBA Ben 10 getting shot up. Like I said, bro, these niggas that are rappers are snitches of the game by art. That's their art. Their art is to tell stories. They tell coded language, real coded language too. Coded language, what you should expect, how to talk to people when you're dealing drugs, how to hide weapons when you commit murders. Like, nigga, this is what the game has been. Niggas, this is what they do. They tell. So now if I'm in the street and I'm doing all of this shit, now I got to change everything up every so often. Why? Because some nigga is going to put out a song telling the police exactly how I commit all my crime. Hey, now I can't unsee it, Potato. I didn't even fucking see it, bro, and now I can't unsee it. Gang Spitter, what the fuck happened to your motherfucking armrest, bro? Now I can't unsee it. Thanks, Potato.
You can't say that. So yeah, just stick to what you're doing as far as like the F Gucci here, F Gucci there. You know, little jab here, little jab there.
Yep.
Just to let the people know. Because you can't stay quiet because you Brit Squad Monopoly. He 1017 Brit Squad, so. But like I say, man, nigga ain't really giving a fuck about this song. Gucci can't talk that gang shit no more. Especially after this song, hearing this snippet. Nah, nigga ain't going for none of that death. And you was the same nigga, you robbed French Montana. You done ran off from other niggas in Cali, all this shit you be saying down south.
I feel what you trying to say, Gang Spitter, and he did. You ain't lying, he did. The only thing is though, bro, like, he ain't tell like y'all think he telling, man. He is not the first nigga to rap about a crime committed against him. 50 Cent did a whole fucking movie where he was fingering Supreme and all these niggas for murder. Did y'all forget that Get Rich or Die Trying is supposed to be a movie about 50 Cent life? And nobody thinks that 50 is a snitch. And this nigga told on everybody. It's the picking and choosing. That's why I just laugh at it. Y'all just mad that Gucci has flipped the scale on everybody and he done made a whole bag. He dropped one song, that fucking song is gonna make a whole bag, and oh, Gucci career is over. When's the last time Gucci really had a hit record? It's been a long fucking time. The only people that still fuck with Gucci is his fans, and they still fuck with all his music and shit. This ain't, bro, this shit where y'all think all of his people gonna go side with Pooh Shiesty, the dumbest criminal ever. I thought we should all unanimously be talking about how stupid Pooh Shiesty is. Cause now we sitting here telling Gucci, well, nigga, now I don't want to hear you say all that street shit. But my only issue with you saying that is, this nigga been away from all that shit. He ain't been with that shit since he came home. And y'all still accepted him. Y'all still let him build that label, pump up them artists, all of that shit. He dropped all them 1017 artists right in y'all face. Y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all forgot he did the long-lived Dolph joint. So it's like, I really don't know what y'all expected from WAP. WAP only did what he's been doing. I guess that's where I'm confused. I'm like, well, if y'all was fucking with him before this shit, I don't understand how this is what did it. Thank you, Pete. The nigga did many man. Where's that nigga? The song starts off with 50 telling about how they pulled up, shot him, and all this shit. Like the nigga, and then he retold it again in a fucking movie. He fingered the niggas. He showed how these niggas was murdering motherfuckers, all types of shit. He fingered his boys that were with him. Like, yeah, these was the niggas that was with me when we was getting it in. He literally named a nigga in the fucking song. It's the picking and choosing. Gucci ain't did none of this. The fact that y'all think the judge that the prosecution can use anything from Gucci Mane after making this song. This song was supposed to prove to y'all that he didn't snitch. I need y'all to know that. Meanwhile, Seti Nash and all these other niggas, King AK-47, they get to tell every intimate detail and they not snitches. These niggas here are Poetic Flocko. Oh, I know who killed Draco. And if the police don't tell, I'll tell. And y'all still watch them niggas video. Because I don't even want to hear niggas, but I do call that nigga a snitch. And you still watch his videos too. These niggas learn that, hey man, all these same niggas that was talking shit about 1090 Jake have all Jack 1090 Jake style. All of them. Except they worse than him. See, y'all was talking that shit about 1090 Jake, who, yeah, I feel the way I feel about him, but at least the nigga was trying to keep his shit grounded in actual paperwork. Y'all niggas be running around with the most salacious fucking rumors. Y'all niggas was all running around. You too, the game spitter. You, King AK, Seti Nash, Poetic Flocko. Y'all all was running around in the streets telling everybody who robbed who did what, who had what gun, what was there, who was there, what went down. Y'all did it for over 3 months. Gucci dropped a song laughing at this nigga for getting locked up for robbing him, but he the hoe. I just don't understand y'all rules. Oh, Ghetto Quran. I forgot about Ghetto Quran, Pete. Oh my. It's the picking and choosing. This is why I don't fuck with 50, bro. I fuck with 50 heavy back then. Like 50 had bars, but I found out that, man, that nigga, he one of the fakest niggas you ever seen. He an industry plant nigga. What? Certain niggas can do certain shit, certain niggas can't. Nobody's sitting here yelling at Pooh Shiesty because he didn't follow none of the gangster code handbook. You the hothead nigga in the gangster movie that always get everybody locked up from doing stupid shit. Pooh Shiesty the nigga that we always complain about in every gangster movie because the niggas would have got away if it wasn't for his dumb ass running off, shooting a fucking witness, some shit like that, robbing motherfucker, all this shit. Man, you had to do that stupid shit, man. That's Pooh Shiesty. And this the nigga that y'all siding with. This nigga said in the song, nigga, I'm just like O-Dog. I sit around and watch the footage of my robberies. So that meant he was sitting around watching what happened with Guwap. I just thought we all should have been on the same page that Lontrell Williams is a fucking idiot.
Come on, man. You just sold niggas bullshit bricks. That's what you be saying in your raps. Unless you was capping. You done did all type of shit. You just said that on Big Bank platform.
Okay, so if y'all know that niggas is slimy ass niggas, Do y'all be hearing this shit like in real time? In one breath, you want to talk about all this dirtbag shit, selling bad bricks, robbing niggas, running off on people money, all this shit. Why are you surprised that that nigga made a song making fun of a motherfucker that went to jail for trying to rob him? He's slimy. You're talking about all the slime shit. Of all the slime shit you name that he's allegedly done, this is like, the shit with this song is like at the bottom of the list. All that other shit was way worse.
You done hurt a lot of people. You did some bad things.
Facts,
to a lot of people.
unbiased. Everything.
So all you care about is the money. All you care, yeah, because.
Duh. Yeah.
Your wife, she got you covered, so all you care about is them M's.
Right.
So the rap game, nigga got to turn up on Gucci. He talking too heavy. He telling again. Nigga, shit, it's fair game now. All he care about is the money. So it just depends on what niggas on. If niggas don't want to respond, shit, nigga will keep talking about it for a couple more days. Eventually we'll move on unless he get to talking heavy and we got to put him back in his place. But shit, it just depends on what nigga want to do. But now rappers can get clout off dissing Gucci Man. He gonna be getting jabbed on at him left and right, left and right.
I don't know. I don't know if niggas want to do that. I mean, they can start doing that shit. What, does he got to prove that he's the new Charleston White? If Charleston White proved anything, he proved that you can be talking that street gangster shit and still tell on people. And the rap game is so thirsty right now. Man, all Gucci got to do is drop a hot album. And nobody give a fuck. Like, what was the last rap album that dropped that mattered after Kendrick? And that album was cool. Everybody act like that shit was like some type of 5-star album. That shit was cool. And that's the part, Pete. And for the record, I was a Jeezy fan. I was never a Gucci fan like that. Gucci had some songs here and there, and when he dissed T.I., that shit shocked the shit out of me. But that's what I'm sitting here saying, Pete. Like, he came home, got married, and has chilled the fuck out and run a record label and stays out of trouble. This is Gucci been home. Gucci been, hey, Google. Hey, Google. When was Gucci Man released from prison?
Gucci Mane was released from prison on May 26, 2016. He was let out a few months early from a federal facility in Indiana.
So, this nigga Wop been out a decade, and he has stayed out of trouble the whole time. He was programmed. He got his mind right. I bet Gucci don't have a whole bunch of money. He just got access to shit. He got access to pretty much anything he want, but he ain't got no real money because he can't go buy no real land. He can't really move away. Yeah, don't let Dirk verse go to your head. Ain't nobody slime as me. The nigga said, my grandma said keep the grass cut low whole time I'm the snake. He got out snaked. What y'all mad for? Him Gucci doing this shit is out snaking him. If he was really about all that shit, he would have shot that nigga Gucci. This stupid ass nigga, he wasn't even smart enough to take his ankle bracelet off and just have somebody walk around his house and wear it until he got back. He on a live stream. On the hold on, let me find that shit. Y'all niggas, you got to see this nigga on the phone on the live stream.
The way Gucci came home.
Hopefully this is it.
And to walk.
Let me see. Oh, I know how I can find it. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I don't want to watch this whole video. Then I might have to. Let's see. Let's see. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Happy Friday to those who need to hear it. If you ain't hit the like button, get the fuck out. Thank you. Appreciate y'all for your cooperation. Y'all got Poetic Flock on y'all head. Was it this video? Let me make sure. Cause y'all gotta see this nigga on this live stream. This might have been this is hands down one of the dumbest things I personally have ever seen. I was just like, nigga, you for real? Desiree, what's happening? Oh, it might be this one.
Of his jewelry.
Okay, I found it. Watch this shit. Look at this goofy shit. This some of the goofiest shit you ever seen. This is why I'm like, y'all niggas talking shit about Gucci when the problem is clear.
From his couple of months, and already fans start noticing weird things going on, like him doing a live stream driving around Dallas with Ben the Don, and he gets a call from his probation officer, allegedly, and tells her that he's at home.
Hello?
So you see Pooh Shiesty right here. Hello, hello. Nigga, that's how you say hello for real? Hello.
Allegedly, and tells her that he's at home.
Hello?
Yeah,
Little Trey Williams. Yeah, I'm at the house.
Keep it
all right. You sign me up?
Tommy got motion. That's so appreciate you.
Yeah. Just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
On the parking lot. Right, parking lot. Go make right. Oh, you?
No.
All right.
I'm smart with that motherfucker, so I appreciate it.
You said what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, man. Check it again. That's where I live at. That's where I live at. Refresh it. That's where I live at. Look, I ain't lying to you. I ain't playing no game.
You can mute the joint right now,
I don't play like that.
This nigga's on a live stream. This PO probably got pulled up on the phone while driving around the car talking about I'm at home. Nigga, listen to this shit again, bro. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. And I'm like, and this is the nigga that y'all feel that Gucci owes some type of street loyalty to. This idiot.
That he's at home.
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Trey Williams. Yeah, I'm at the house. All right. You sign me up?
Tommy got motion. That's so appreciate you.
Yeah. Just go for it. On the parking lot. Right, parking lot. Go make right.
No.
All right.
Lennox was
with that motherfucker, so appreciate it.
You said what? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, man. Check it again. That's where I live at.
Talking about refresh.
That's where I live at. Refresh it. That's where I live at. Look, I ain't lying to you. I ain't playing no game.
You can mute the joint right now, twin.
I don't play like that.
So obviously,
this nigga's an idiot. Why ain't we talking about how much he be snitching? Oh, because it's on himself, so that don't count. Right.
Pooh Shiesty, he was on home confinement, right? One of the terms of his probation is obviously he cannot commit another offense. Keep in mind, in that clip I just played you guys, he's riding around in Dallas. Well, by March 30th, 2026, a criminal complaint is filed in the Northern District of Texas, where Pooh Shiesty, along with 8 other co-defendants, are charged with kidnapping and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. Gucci Mane himself is listed as one of the victims in the complaint under his initials RD. His real name is Roderick Davis. A U.S. attorney for the Northern District of Texas had done a press conference explaining the situation in more detail. He claims that, like we had heard back in January, Pooh Shiesty and his entourage really did go meet up with Gucci Mane in a studio in Dallas, flash a firearm in his face in attempt to scare him to sign his release so that Gucci Mane would no longer own Pooh Shiesty as an artist. And while this was going down, they also robbed him of his jewelry. And of course,
bro, this nigga thought this shit was really a movie. He thought he was living his lyrics for real.
Of course, this wasn't a solo mission. The U.S. attorney claims that Pooh Shiesty's father had actually been there with him, along with fellow Memphis rapper Big 30, the same artist who had commented under Pooh Shiesty's post when he started teasing his new album right after this incident allegedly went down.
I'm Ryan Rabel, I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged.
Nah, he thought he was Tommy. This is like when Tommy went and killed old boy. What was Eve's name? And Eve from Entourage. Or not Eve, Turtle. What was Turtle's name? Turtle from Entourage. What was his name in Power? The lawyer. Remember when Tommy went and killed him? The way he just shot that whole fucking building up? That's basically what these niggas should have just went ahead and did.
Once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm.
Yeah, Proctor, thank you. Joe Proctor. I don't know why I couldn't think of Proctor for the life of me. Nigga, when Tommy went and shot that whole fucking, tore that apartment down for that nigga. Yeah, this type of shit they thought they could do. I don't know. I guess they thought they could call Lester and get rid of their wanted level. I don't know.
His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan it.
Hold on a second. All right, I'm black. I dropped that far left. All right.
And execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
That's right. The white boy that was with him had some fly shit with him. They was flossing his shit. We're gonna have to pull up the case. This whole thing, oh man, Gucci snitched. No, he didn't. These niggas told on themselves.
So after this, Hernandez Govin, again, the same guy who had first really broke this story when it allegedly occurred back in January, he calls up DJ Academics and he gives more detail into what had actually went down, allegedly on the day that this happened. He confirms that while Pooh Shiesty may have been planning on taking his talents to Yo Gotti's label, Yo Gotti didn't have anything to do with this attack. And he believes Pooh Shiesty's intention or his thought behind committing this crime is that Gucci would never tell the authorities that he was forced to sign these release papers. So Pooh would be able to get what he wanted by Suge Knight style forcing Gucci to sign his release papers. Meanwhile,
but we don't know. Here's the problem with that. We don't know if Gucci would have played it like that. Because they didn't wait to catch Gucci by himself. Gucci was with civilians.
He believed Gucci would never snitch and say that he was forced to do so. The problem here is that one of these security guards that was with Gucci Mane was actually an undercover cop. So
he wasn't undercover. He was off duty or retired. I believe it was retired. Either way, it doesn't matter. That's splitting hairs. Undercover, off duty, retired, police. Desiree in the cut one time. You know what we doing. Happy Friday indeed.
No matter what, he's forced to recount whatever he sees goes down when he's at the scene of a crime.
Before the shit was over with, Gucci said, he looked up and said, after he signed the papers and they made him sign the papers, he said, damn, y'all know this ain't how this shit go. We still gotta go to the lawyers. And motherfucker told him, man, you gotta shut your up for a nigga shoot you on GP.
Oh shit. Oh no.
That's not what, that's funny? What, that sound like they hold Gucci? They told him to shut up before they shoot him on GP. Nigga, I heard the one nigga was ready to pop niggas and y'all was telling niggas to stand down. Y'all didn't want no smoke. Y'all didn't realize while y'all talking about shooting a nigga on GP, and for those that don't know what GP is, general principle. He's telling y'all the truth. The fact, it takes more than just Roderick Davis. The way that these deals and shit are set up, it always takes more than one signature. So that way, niggas can't just strong arm their way out of deals. This is how stupid this shit is. And he's sitting here telling these niggas, this ain't how this is gonna play. You gotta have the lawyers and shit sign it too. And they talking about shut up. And his daddy talking about, yeah, it ain't valid. Make the niggas date it and it'll be valid. You fucking idiots.
That's actually true. So with release papers, because I was even thinking like, if I'm Gucci, I just put a unrecognizable signature. That's something I could shoot down later to say that doesn't match the rest of my signatures, right?
But you know, if you sign something, if somebody is forcing you to sign something under duress, it's not gonna hold up in a court of law anyway.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think they was looking at it like Gucci would be a bitch to come out and say, "Yo, don't let him out the contract because he had a gun to me." So.
Yes, that would. Academics, you shut your fat ass up because you don't know shit about. You don't even know shit about America, nigga. Let alone the streets. You don't know shit about hip hop, and your generation of hip hop has killed the shit. That's why there's no fucking hip hop songs in the top 100 because they all listen to your fat ass and niggas like your fat ass who all sit on the internet thinking they know music ain't never lived an inch of this shit. I've actually lived it, so I can talk to shit, bitch, on some real shit. That's number one. Number two, the part y'all keep jumping over is the only way he could have done that and robbed Gucci and made him motherfucker sign that shit and under the hopes that Gucci would never tell that he got robbed. You should have done it without civilians around. Why did y'all rob the white boy? He didn't have shit to do with it. Why'd y'all choke him out? Would he say something smart you ain't like?
It was just gonna go
it's to the lack of accountability for me.
They was gonna go off of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I get it. You know, but and again, when people were saying Gotti had something to do with it, like they can't know because.
Yeah, is that a direct quote though?
What?
So you're saying they're pointing a gun at him. He's signing these papers.
I don't know how you can say this is Gotti's fault. How can we say this is Gotti's fault? Let's say Gotti told Shiesty, if you get out of your contract with Gucci, I'll sign you I'll sign you. And you can get out of your contract by any means. Like, I don't believe, like, why would Gotti even call a shot like this? Like, he want Gucci Mane or he want Pooh Shiesty on his label so bad, even though he got Glorilla and shit, and he's still eating without himself having to drop any music. He gonna risk it all with all the heat that he already dealing with over the Dolph shit still. He gonna risk it all by telling Pooh Shiesty while he's on fucking home detention to link up with Gucci in the studio and rob this nigga. That, like, what are we even talking about? Are we even being for real when we say this? Is this for real? Like, I feel where it's just like, it's easy to get sensationalistic with it. And, you know, oh man, Gucci did this, that, and the third. But bro, y'all, logistically, none of this shit making sense. Y'all just thinking of what would make the best story. The best story would be if motherfucking Yo Gotti told Pooh Shiesty that since him and Gucci Mane been beefing forever, and he signed all the Memphis niggas, here's what we gonna do. I'm gonna sign you to CMG. I'm gonna sign you to CMG after you rob Gucci while you on home detention. Yeah, that make the best story. And Gucci snitched. That's like the best movie story ever. But, and I'm sure this will be on Tubi in a couple of weeks. Juice, what's happening? But that's the thing. We gotta get with the kids on this shit. We gotta get you know something that we should teach kids that we don't teach when they're like 13 or 14? The real power of their signature. I think that should even be a class in school. Like, fine print, signatures, that should be a class, but they don't want you to take that class because they want you Because people, core 40, they don't read small print. Like, and to see what these contracts are really like, where Pooh Shiesty is sitting here on home detention. He got like the hottest song out and everything, and he still ain't getting no bread for real. He can't do what he want to do, and you know, and he ready to motherfucking crash out in the worst way ever to get. He thought that was the only way to get up out of that slave shit. Pretty much every deal now is a 360 deal. The deals are harder to fulfill now because they juking the numbers. They juking the numbers more so than ever. See, back in the day, the record companies could juke the numbers just by buying some CDs, some albums, tapes, or whatever the fuck. Now they really be juking you. If they want you to, like, because they buying streams on pretty much everything. Like, y'all niggas be sitting here, like I went over the other day. These super popular long-term artists were only selling 1 to 2 million records in most cases. This is the popular ones. Like, we had the outliers, you know, Nelly shit went crazy and all this shit. 50 went diamond and all these different things. Like, 50 going diamond was the beginning of fake record sales. You too, Potato. This shit was the beginning. And when they started, when it came to streams, man, they just make that shit up like fucking VC. It's like somebody from 2K telling me how much VC been bought. And I'm like, but you make VC at any point in time, you can just say whatever with the VC because you produce it. There's no independent counting. You're counting your own money that you've created. And so when you see gangsta ass niggas crashing out over a signature, you probably should teach the kids about not signing. Lupe got songs talking about why you don't sign, and there's lots of people, like somebody that you probably thought was funny or thought had good music or some shit like that, and they maybe had like one song, one thing, and then like they dropped out of place or whatever, and you like really never heard them again. The majority of those stories came from them niggas didn't sign. And a lot of them go on to have okay lives after that, where they may not be as famous or whatever, but they not under these crazy contracts. Like, you should, like, I've listened to niggas talk about contracts they've turned down. Trinidad James, Deshaun Raw. Lots of people. Singers, everything is like, yeah, they wanted me to sign this fucked up deal. I wouldn't sign it, and then, you know, not signing a deal effectively blackballs you from everywhere. It's a dirty ass game, and they look for stupid motherfuckers. And one thing they started doing in the 2010s, Chief Keef was the first, where they started realizing, like, we can get these really, really stupid ass trap niggas who actually commit crimes to rap about them, and they're gonna either end up dead or in prison, and we'll own all of their shit. And then what do you know? You see like the King Bonds, the Julio Fulios, like these niggas were mad successful. Who got all of that money? Ice Cube, yep. Ice Cube, like these niggas, like, hey, did you read the contract? And it's easy for people. That's why I said you need to, the main reason why I say you need to teach kids when they're like 13 or 14 is because, do you know how hard it is to turn down money when you need it? You have to understand why you would need to do that. That's why that's why a lot of these rappers have the same story of, I was out on the fucking corner, I ain't have shit, I was skipping school, I was this, that, and the third, and I just kept rapping. The next thing you know, I made it. Yeah, then you signed a deal that you are still trying to fulfill to this day. or you change your name to a symbol. Exactly. I'm going to show y'all something that a lot of us in here have already seen. But nobody, this should have changed everything. This should have changed everything, but for whatever reason, nobody took this shit as seriously as they should have took it. I was still a child. I hadn't even started DJing, even thought of it yet when this shit happened. I remember this shit. Listen to this shit.
How you trying to say we short now? You know. How's that? Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Say hi, y'all. Say hey. All right. All right.
Is everything going like you want?
Is everything going like we want? The track of our career?
No.
I can say this. Everything's not going the way we so-called, quote-unquote, would want it to be or how it should be. But regardless, we're not going to let anybody hold us down. This proves it. And we've done good regardless to all the problems. We'll be going on tour.
Your manager's like saying you're going to keep dirty looks.
That's okay. We're straight. We're going to talk.
Go ahead.
You said your career is not exactly what you would have wanted it to be, but this proves it. What's not on?
Step on it.
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right. All right. Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years. And we are broke as broke can be. And we're not like
TLC, T-Boss, Left Eye, Chili. Do you remember how big these bitches were? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I gotta see how many kids are in here. Do you remember these ladies and how big these ladies were? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Still to this day, probably the best female pop R&B group ever to me. Still to this day. These hoes were broke. These hoes were everywhere, nigga. Every video they dropped, every album they dropped, hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after. These bitches couldn't fucking miss, nigga. They couldn't miss. What derailed them was Left Eye dying. They broke up with, they had a little breakup shit with Left Eye was gonna go slow for a second, but we all know how Left Eye is. That shit wasn't gonna last long. But listen to the breakdown. This is back then. This is before streaming numbers and everything.
trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But for real, tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won 2. And that proves that we are the jam.
Double Grammy winning TLC at the Grammys post show in these outfits that you know ain't cheap. Talking about we broke.
Chili, can you wait? Because I heard Bo Diddley on a TV show yesterday.
Look at Left Eye is, bro, she is starting to sizzle, nigga.
Because the Legends of Rock thing is going on tomorrow, and he talked about how in the 50s that happened a lot. It's shocking that that's happening in the 90s.
It is shocking. It's still happening. I mean, we're
It's still happening
examples
in the
right now.
20s.
I mean, you don't understand the stress that we're under, and it's like to even find out that people are calling the Academy talking about TLC's out of control and people who are supposed to have your back is very confusing. We don't understand that, and it's like, dog, you know what? It's okay because God is on our side, and He has blessed us, and we are thankful for everything thus far. And
Nothing to hold us down.
Yeah.
Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Can you come up to the mic? I've got 2 questions for you.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Nasty game, bro. Disgusting. Do you hear me? I know firsthand, bro. I'm glad none of y'all know who I am. That works for me.
10 million albums. How can you be broke? And 2, what's coming up with Left Eye Productions?
Okay. How do I do what? Make it run? Well, first of all, 10 million albums, and how can we be broke? It's kind of, I can't go into everything right now, but trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you.
Turn it around so you don't sell 10 million albums and not be broke.
Stick together, learn from our mistakes, and, you know, just, well, you know, contracts and stuff is kind of hard to handle business when you're stuck in contracts that say certain things. And, you know, to me, what also helps is when you tell it, you know, when you're sitting around and you're, you know, like being hush-hush about it, nobody knows. Everybody's looking at the videos, they're looking at the success of the album, so they're thinking that you're on top of the world. And, you know, when you're quiet like that, no one knows, so that's why we're telling it. We're not telling it to get anybody in trouble or to make anybody mad at us. We're just being very honest and truthful and telling y'all the truth, so, and that's just how it is. And hopefully, you know, it can stop because it is not 1950 anymore, it is 1996. Bye, y'all.
No. Let me find the breakdown. You gotta hear the actual breakdown. The breakdown, when she does the breakdown, is when it is diabolical.
Trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you.
All right, this is how a group can sell 10 million records and be broke. And everyone, get ready to do your math.
Pay attention.
When we first started out, we were kind of cocky. Okay, there are 100 points on the album. TLC had 7. Every point is equal to 8 cents. All right? 7 times 8, 56 cents.
Let's stop right there. How much were CDs going for at the time? Do you remember? Approximately. Give me an approximate CD price. You can get a budget CD for like $10. I say by the time their CDs come out, I say from $12.99 to $17.99 if you went to like one of those, you know, those posh spots where they kind of charge $2 more. So I say from 15 to 20 bucks, 56 cents per CD for them hoes to split 3 ways.
But as time went on, we learned a lot. That means every time an album gets sold, TLC gets 56 cents. So 10 million records, $5.6 million. Seems like a lot of money. Well, it's not a lot of money when the record company has spent $3 million to record your album. And in the record business, we pay all costs back to the record company. We pay recording costs, video costs. So now we have $2.6 million left. Well, guess what? When you have that much money, you're in about the 47, 48, 49% tax bracket. So that immediately gets deducted to $1.3 million. Then you split the rest 3 ways.
We ain't end up with $1 million.
you got about $300,000 apiece, if that much. Okay? $300,000. I can buy a nice house with that. And what am I gonna pay my bills with?
This ain't including wardrobe. That's not including wardrobe, food, transportation, all of that shit. And so that's why they'll give you an advance. Oh, you got $1 million advance. You literally owe that $1 million back. And here's the even more cold part. So, for example, when artists started getting smart and being like, well, shit, I'll take my advance money and buy a studio at my house. They start putting shit in the contracts where you couldn't do that. Where the record label will just say that the quality is not high enough. You have to go to places like these certain places where you're just gonna burn your fucking money up. Ain't no difference in quality and shit at all. You can get the exact same microphones, build the exact same room shit in your own fucking house, and just have an engineer come in. Nope. So they mandate how you have to spend the money, who you spend it with. You gotta pay for security. All they do is fronting you at a crazy. You be better off getting a payday loan, nigga. They fronting you money at a rate that's unfucking like unbelievable. Like, are y'all serious? Yeah. So even if you a motherfucker try to be smart, nah, they mandated so you can't be smart with the money. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Nigga. The motherfucker, so yeah, that's why. So I understand where the logic come from with Lontrell Williams Jr., but the way this game's set up, you can't. So many signatures needed to get you out of the deal, even if you strong arm a motherfucker and everything. And like Gucci, now Gucci ain't gonna never let him out of his contract ever. And he's never gonna have a chance to recoup. See how dirty this fucking game is? And then y'all think that nigga cares about y'all making fun of him for that song. He signed him to that deal. He signed him to a deal that protected him just in case this nigga try to do some shit. Why do they have them type of clauses and shit in there? Because they know these deals be worth killing a motherfucker over. They know that these type of deals be ready to have a nigga crash out when it hits that certain peak. Yeah. And then these girls, and then when you really catch them, if you catch them good enough, it's even better because they done helped you with the motherfucking the manager and shit. All of a sudden, your managers and your manager. That's why it be kind of different now, where a lot of niggas learn, bring your own manager into the shit. Don't ever take the manager they give you. But they just keep building new trap doors, and it's easy because everybody keeps going. Why the fuck do people keep signing these deals? It's simple. They go find the worst of the worst as far as situations go and put these motherfuckers on. They do it with white kids and shit too. A lot of times, some of these white kid actors and shit like that, and musicians and shit like that, bro, they parents sold them niggas into slavery too. Justin Bieber's still in slavery. Drew Barrymore is still in slavery. People have owned Drew Barrymore since before she was a child or before she was an adult. And here's my favorite part of it, Unbiased. The rumor is that Pooh was robbing this nigga so he can go be up under another nigga slave contract. What y'all think? Oh, what y'all think, Gotti? You think Glorilla under a good contract? Y'all niggas are insane. You niggas is insane. Donis, what's happening, cousin? Hope all is well with you. Hey, Google, when did Left Eye die?
It sounds like you may be asking about Lisa Left Eye Lopes, a member of the group TLC. Lisa Lopes died on April 25th, 2002.
She been dead 20 years. She said this shit like 25, 27 years ago. She told niggas like 30 years ago. Nobody listened. Y'all so didn't listen that y'all signed goofy ass deals up under Gucci Mane. Yeah, he seemed like a very trustworthy individual. You were a fan of his music and obviously didn't listen. It'd be like a nigga signed to Pooh Shiesty. The nigga name is Pooh Shiesty. And when he say don't let that Dirk verse go to your head, he's talking about when Dirk say, Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog, but Pooh, you know I'm really shiesty. Y'all be signing to these niggas that tell y'all they been shiesty forever, then they do shiesty shit now. That's what, man, Gucci ain't no real nigga. Yeah, the shit he did was shiesty, but he ain't do it in the way I respect. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all sound stupid. The game been rigged. We been told y'all. Y'all been hard-headed.
And he said this.
Okay.
It's not how it goes.
So hold on. Let's listen to some of these people that was signed. Like this nigga.
That what your ass get was hard enough full time situation. Right. So let's start with Roll Boy first. Look, here's my thoughts on the situation, right? It's just
this nigga used to be signed to 1017. Okay? He used to be signed to Gucci.
So funny to me, like, cause this whole time, like, motherfucker just been running with the narrative, like, a nigga just got dropped, or a nigga wasn't good enough, or I wasn't working hard enough, or anyone even that, bruh. It was just motherfucker was signed to went handling the business how they were supposed to.
To put that shit on your teeth before you get your teeth straight is diabolical.
For a situation like this to happen, for a motherfucker to be like, oh, okay, maybe it's some merit to what, bro. It's nah, man, stay all ass over there, bro. And to walk, that what your ass get. Doing all that dick riding, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, you feel me? Bro was hot, you feel me? You gotta run with your hot hand, but you was showing favoritism, doing a little dick riding shit. A lot of little whole shit nigga was doing, and you ride your bitch ass. Free shice, man.
But look, but you sitting here free shiesty, you just let it be known you was jealous of shiesty.
Now, it's interesting he words it as like showing favoritism just because, I mean, you guys saw the clip before, right? Gucci Mane had announced he was dropping all of these artists off 1017 and he was only keeping Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. So I guess you could say like that's favoritism. But again, he's a CEO, right? Like, the whole point of running this record label is to turn that profit, to get artists that are going to be hot in the long run. And once you strike gold, you got to show that favoritism. You got to invest in what looks to be the most profitable asset within your company, which in Gucci Mane's case was, of course, Pooh Shiesty.
Let me tell you how that happened before, right? So we at the studio, we in the A. We at QC Studios. So it's Baby, Bankroll Freddie, QCP, Quay, cut that shit up. Quay, we all in the studio with Walk, right? So I just made some hard ass shit. Feel me? I make a hard ass song. So we in this Bankroll Freddie been trying to get on the song the whole time. Walk wouldn't let him. I'm still trying to figure out, like, damn, why you gonna let it? Like, this gonna boost my career. So Baby vibing to the song, like, Baby, like, damn, like, who the fuck this is? Man, don't you know this? Walk, get up from the back of the studio, jump, run to the front, turn my music off, and put on Shiesty, bro. Huh?
The game dirty. It wasn't your time, little nigga. This is why I had to get away from the shit. Like, I wasn't with all of that. Like, and sometimes to my detriment as a youngster, like, I'm not trying to hear this like it ain't my time shit because I'm better than that nigga. Like, I ain't trying to take nothing from him, but I shouldn't have to give up my shit. I'm better than this nigga. I'm the one doing all the grunt work, and y'all niggas just get to roll up and get all the fucking fame and all the shit. That's how the game be. And they be like, yeah. Nigga, I was interning. That means you work for free, nigga, and I was working 50, 60-hour weeks religiously. Nigga, Rick was just dropping me off out of his own pocket, bro. Cause I was showing I really was trying to grind for this shit. So this is shit dirty, bro. This game don't give a fuck about your work ethic, none of that shit. All they give a fuck about is when it's your time, it's your time. Can you sit still until it's your time? And can you sit still knowing that it can end up never being your time and you still gotta sit still? You can be a mid-carder forever. They're mid-carder.
Like, turn on the Shiesty song, I'm like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, cuz, like, this could have been like a life-changing feature. He did that shit. And now that same rod is
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I believe what Road Boy is saying. That sound like a true story, the whole situation when they was at the QC studio and Gucci Mane turned his music off and how he was saying that Gucci Mane really only wanted to push the artist that was already popping, right? It does sound believable, especially when you take into account at one point there was a video of Gucci Mane saying that he was gonna drop everybody on the label and only keep Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a snake move, right? Like, if your own artist is in there, he's hungry for a shot. And even if you know that you're probably going to drop him, so, like, you're not looking to really invest in having him do these features, to cut his music off just to start playing Pooh Shiesty's music is crazy. But again, this is the mind of a capitalist. This is the mind of a CEO. Can you fault him for that? Not if you're the one who signed that dotted line, who signed that contract, right?
Exactly.
The thing is, like, there's two paths you can take, right? And this is for anything in business, in life, in general. You can go work at a company, but then you got to expect that that company is paying you a salary. If you're not providing them a performance they feel is worth that salary, then they don't owe you anything, even if they act like they're your friend or they...
Did you not... I always go back to my original statement. Did you not read your contract? Because that's what I be feeling like the problem is with most of you niggas. Some of you niggas be looking at, like, they be looking at y'all like, bruh, like, I gave you the contract and you signed that motherfucker. And so why are you expecting different? You don't like the terms now? Well, why did you sign this motherfucker? The terms hadn't changed.
They promised you a dream or they didn't train you enough. Like, yeah, it's a grim outlook to have, but this is just the reality, right? The other path you could take is the independent route, right? Building your own skill set on your own, teaching yourself the things that will be essential to either provide value to a company or to start your own business. And in the case of a musician, you have all these social media tools to be able to market yourself and get your music heard. You have all these different, software production applications where you can record your own vocals from the comfort of your house for a very...
Hold on right quick. Nigga, the Google shit tripped me out. Hey, the Google shit tripped me out. They just went to the gym, okay? Football came in here and told me bye because she's generally the last of the car, 16-year-old. So I get an alert on my phone. It's like, somebody seen in the kitchen. I'm like, who seen in the kitchen? They left. And it was like football. And I'm like, what? I get up. It was her. Christy and Junior went to get gas. And then they coming back to get her because she wasn't quite ready. I was like, what the fuck? Javon Barksdale was had it. Folks don't know how to read and comprehend shit nowadays. It's like a lot. The amount of people that don't know how to write in cursive. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know how to fucking write in cursive now. Like, public schools is way worse. They really are trying. Because even in public schools, this is how fucked up public schools are. It's not just that they giving poor education to your kids. They make it hard on any teacher who give a damn. Yep. They stopped teaching cursive. Like, they want your kids dumb as fuck. They want us dumb as fuck. To be as dumb as possible means that we are more susceptible to sign these stupid ass contracts. I mean, people go on a show called Shark Tank because they're all the smartest dumb people ever. You done built this product, and by the time you get on Shark Tank, your product is really just probably a couple of dollars away from achieving some shit. And then these niggas come in and give you a couple of dollars they last money in, first money out. I ain't never heard of that. Which is crazy. But yeah, when I found out that like they don't teach cursive and shit no more, and motherfucking the reading skills is so down. I mean, like the amount, like when football just basically started just switching over to a Chromecast, I'm like, here we go. This just seems like lazy schooling. This is lazier than the teacher that just hand out workbook pages all the time without teaching anything. Like the public school, like all of the real teachers, for them to have real teaching experience and be the teachers of old is pretty much exclusive to private schools. The public schooling is disgusting, and they make it harder on the kids that are smart. Because I remember going to school where the smart kids were protected by the school. Like the dumbest thing you could do in school is really be trying to go at like the honor roll student that like that everybody knows the honor roll student. Every event they getting awards and everything, they got the highest grades. Like nigga, like cursive and creative cursing. Scott Johnson in the cup one time. Like it's weird. Like football come home like you got homework. No, like she never like has homework, and she's an honor roll student. She's been an honor roll student since she's been going to school, and the quality of the schooling of like the public high school is trash. Like the older they get, the less they care, the less that it's about education. Because like in elementary, it's about still, even if it's lax and not as good as it should be, it's still at the basis about like education on some. Bro, by the time they get to high school, the shit's more about behavior now. It's about behavior and shit like that. They care more about like attendance than they do like if your kid is not doing so well with their grades. And so, I mean, now the game is just all over the place. It's all over the place. And more people are signing the dumbass contracts than ever. There's so many niggas that you've never heard of that are signed to fucking the worst contracts of all time.
Cheap fee. Get your music good enough to the point where it's impossible to ignore you, where you have these labels banging on your door begging you to come sign. Instead of signing to someone who you might have looked up to, 10 years ago, you might have looked up to Gucci, but he doesn't owe you anything, right? Like the same way you're almost looking for a favor from him, either mentorship or just like the spotlight or clout of being his artist. He's also looking for something from you, right? It's a transaction. He's looking for value from you. So to come and complain after the fact when, again, you still, the internet still exists. You still got all these tools to go out and make a name for yourself. Yeah, it sounds like Gucci did some snake stuff, but like a lot of capitalists are snakes in the end, right? So if you're going to play that game, you got to expect for this snake stuff to happen.
I study
snake stuff
for a living.
Where it would get tricky is if this artist started complaining about Gucci Mane actually stealing money from him. I mean, again, to bring up that Birdman Cash Money example that we were talking about before, a lot of the artists, the former Hot Boys, Juvenile, Turk, etc., like they had very valid cases for, yeah, their contracts were a bit messed up, but Birdman was literally just not paying them what he legally owed them. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Nobody's even alleged that Gucci ain't paid niggas what niggas thought they should be paid. Niggas want out of the terms.
Than what I'm talking about with the Gucci Mane stuff. Because this artist here, he just sounds like he's mad that...
Juice, imagine what a low-tier rapper looks like. Have you ever seen like some rap niggas and then you'll see they entourage and then you'll notice one of the niggas that's always with the entourage, then you'll find out like, oh shit, like this nigga is like actually like a rapper? You ain't never heard none of the songs. You done found out like, and just in a little off-brand interview, this nigga's a rapper. Nigga, he be signed.
Gucci Mane saw more potential in Pooh Shiesty, so he put all his assets and all his favoritism towards Pooh, which again, that's the cost of doing business. Is it snake? Yeah, but when the independent path as an artist is this viable in 2026, you can't really complain about being signed to a major label and a massive rapper and for him to not, put his blood, sweat, and tears into your career. Why does he owe you that?
Being mad because you got shelved or you had opportunities taken away from you and given to other artists. I mean, while I'm sure that hurts the ego, that's pretty much the way it's going to work at any record label. Every record label on earth is going to push their most popular artist first. I don't feel like this is Gucci Mane specific. I feel like this is the experience that you are going to have as a small artist getting signed to any label anywhere. I noticed he talk a lot about the opportunity that was taken away from him, but you don't never hear him talking about the opportunity that was given to him. You don't hear him talking about the advance that he was given, any type of promo that he did receive while he was signed to the label, and he was eventually dropped from the label, right? But him, Pooh Shiesty, this other chick in this video we're about to watch, Case today.
All of y'all niggas, y'all, and he right. Y'all niggas always trying to get a motherfucking lick off of Gucci. Y'all like WAP. He was popular. You're like, fuck it, we can make this money with him. Then he got y'all niggas. And the only niggas that popped off was Fujian, and Pooh.
They all had the same problem. They was mad about the record contract, their deal that they signed with Gucci Mane. And it really does all boil down to you got to read them contracts. You got to look at the label that you're signing to. It's not like when they signed, there wasn't already talk about how Gucci Mane was running his label in the industry. There were.
And just so y'all understand, the contracts be like this, bro. Them shits ain't like one paper. Like, you need a lawyer to go over this. You need somebody who understands this language. You don't understand this language. You fast forward in the parts of the contract to see numbers. Oh, 2.5 here, blah, 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 blah. And then you ain't looking at shit like percentages, points.
Already unhappy artist, everybody knew that. Waka Flocka is a good example. He wanted out of his contract too, way before any of these people were signed to 1017. They signed because of Gucci Mane's credibility in the streets. They signed because of the 1017 name. They wanted to be those people. So they ultimately signed that contract. I also think the contract situation kind of shows that Gucci Mane is great at finding talent, but he's not necessarily great at cultivating that talent.
Because Gucci Mane contract is set up as such. I'm going to sign you and you go be great. You great, I get the money. I pay you whatever. You keep whatever you supposed to keep. And that be that. So when the rest of these niggas don't get off, they be looking at Guap like, put something behind me for real. And he don't see no motivation into doing that because you trash for real. And you signed a piece of paper letting it be known he really don't have to do shit.
Once he gets his hands on them, you either blow or you don't. And if you don't, then you get dropped. If you do blow, you end up like Pooh Shiesty, and good luck getting out of your contract without, literally holding somebody up.
So yeah, I would say both parties are kind of wrong in their own way, right? Like if you're not properly reading your contracts, or if you're expecting a quick handout from a rapper, as developed already as Gucci Mane just because you signed to him, then I would say you're naive and
you get what you get.
You're expecting a little too much. You gotta show and prove. But at the same time, as Gucci Mane, I would say it's damn near irresponsible to be signing, almost a dozen different artists and not have any long-term real career plans for any of them. Almost using them like little pawns, like a game of roulette, right? Like you're just placing your chips on a bunch of different numbers and hoping one of them hits. However, we do have to kind of look at the blueprint that Gucci Mane has been riding off of for ages at this point, right? Damn near every legend within Atlanta was at one point or another either signed to Gucci Mane or heavily affiliated with him, probably using his studios all the time, using his resources when they were on the come up, etc. Everyone from Young Thug, Migos, Future, Rich Homie Quan, Waka Flocka, French Montana, OJ the Juice Man, Pee Wee Longway, Skipper the Flipper. I'm sure I'm forgetting a million other artists, right?
Okay.
Whoop-de-doo. If Gucci Mane never adopted that kind of blueprint of, just bringing as much talent into his neck of the woods, into his studio corners as possible, and just kind of throwing darts at a dartboard and whatever hits would hit, then who knows if we'd have a lot of these Atlanta legends, if they'd ever have made it out, right? And the difference is I'm not sure if, Rich Homie Quan, Migos, Young Thug, Future, if they ever actually temporarily were signed under Gucci Mane. I think Young Thug was. I'm not sure about the rest, but
I study for a living.
A lot of these guys, again, because of that affiliation, they were able to get on, right? They were able to be connected with producers like Metro and Zaytoven and start going up on their own. So yeah, well, I would say it's kind of irresponsible that Gucci Mane took a lot of these young artists and just kind of promised them the dream, and they were all, happy because they're on the new 1017 record label. But then, he had no real plan to actually develop these artists. It was just like, sink or swim, basically. Like If you fail, you're on your own. But if you pop off, then I'm just going to profit off you, and great, and I'll invest all my resources into you.
Exactly. But Gucci learned this from other CEOs. Like, think about it like this. You Gucci Mane, and let's say he was really doing the shit he was rapping about. All that selling dope, robbing niggas, all this shit he used to rap about, right? Maybe still rap about as far as I know. Let's say Gucci does all of that, right? All he did was learn how to finesse and rob niggas legally. They taught him the game. Just so y'all know, man, he don't get all of it. He's just a level of the pyramid.
Yeah, it's irresponsible, but that's the model Gucci Mane has been going off of for his whole career, and it worked for him in the 2010s. Gucci gave us some legends off of this blueprint, so to hate on him for it now, in my opinion, that would be unfair.
The next clip I want to look at is this K Sade clip. She's an artist that was also signed to the new 1017. She was also dropped from 1017. And since this whole situation came out, she also went online to talk about the situation and share her thoughts.
I'd be mad too if a motherfucker won't let me out my contract. I'm in a situation right now where I want to hit a Pooh Shiesty on a motherfucker. Y'all painting a picture out to make it seem like everybody just, like, it's a curse with Gucci. There ain't no curse with Gucci. Everybody chose their own fate when it came to 1017. And I'm speaking for everybody because I don't have nobody here to speak for themselves. And two of my goddamn label mates is gone. Chant, gone. Scar, gone. I don't even know where the Bro boy at.
And then remember the shit that Gucci did when Big Scar died? It's like, nigga, this is what Gucci did. He had an artist, Big Scar. He died from an overdose. An accidental overdose. And this nigga Gucci hit his people after he died and was like, hey, I need y'all to give me them 1017 chains back.
Y'all got so many opinions, but y'all don't even know that Fujiano and Pooh Shiesty and Scar was beefing with Gucci the entire time. It was the back and forth of who leaving the label and who want to stay and come back and give me your chain, or no, you can have your chain. Like, it was a lot of that shit going on. Why? It ain't even about reading your contract. It's not about.
Oh no, it's about reading that contract.
None of that. It's not about none of that shit.
Oh no, it's about all of that.
Everybody wanted respect. That's why Channing left. She didn't like what was going on. There was really no team with 1017 to where we had people that was really there, that was guiding us. It was just like all the calls was coming from everybody that they was putting in charge. And a lot of people that was in charge shouldn't have been in charge over there at Atlantic. And that's the real issue.
Now, one thing I gotta say is during that rant that she just did right there, she said, it ain't about reading the contracts. No, it's definitely about reading the contracts. No.
Bars.
No doubt about it. But in the clip, I mean, she acknowledges that there was problems on the label. There was already tension on the label and that there was bad blood amongst the people that were signed to the label. You know, she's basically trying to say
Bob.
This ain't a contract issue. It's a relationship issue. Wasn't nobody getting respected. Nobody's art was being respected. And that might be true. But at the end of the day, though, bro, you signed the contract, and Gucci Mane don't have to invest a bunch of money into somebody if he ain't getting no return on those artists. The whole idea is to put you on the label so that I can invest in you and then make profit from the art that you make. If I put...
I mean, look how fake this nigga beard look.
Money into you, give you an advance, you come, you drop music and it don't perform, and I don't put, $100,000 into you, but the music you put out only generated 10, 15, 20,000 in return. Yeah, of course I'm gonna put you on the shelf for a little while, and I'm definitely gonna put my money towards an artist that is able to make it back, that I'm able to make a profit off of. That's just the way that business works.
Yeah, I agree with KB completely, but one thing that the artist K Sade had said that I think is interesting, and if you guys check out my full breakdown on the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane beef, link will be in the description, you'll see, like, these tensions started rising after Big Scar, who was Pooh Shiesty's cousin and who was also another artist on the new 1017 record label that Gucci Mane had started. He sadly passed away a couple years ago. Gucci Mane had given his family $10,000 for the funeral, and they were extremely upset and felt like that wasn't enough money.
10 bands on a funeral for your artist is wild business.
The minute that them folk called your phone to see if you gonna pay for the funeral, you blocked them. That's not real, cuz on God, that's not real. I thought Gucci was rich too. Ha, fooled all us.
So K Sade's saying here that, like, these tensions and these talks of them wanting to leave the label for years now, this was going on for a very long time. That kind of aligns with the fact that, Big Scar's family was really upset with Gucci. There was a whole back and forth even with Gucci's wife about that funeral. So a lot of these issues, people don't know, do they stem from the passing of Big Scar and Pooh Shiesty feeling like Gucci Mane did his cousin dirty? Does it stem from the fact that, you know, the business was just bad, the contracts were just bad? Again, that does go back to the fact that, like, you can't get mad at anyone but yourself if your contract was bad, right? Like, if you're about to sign on even like a $25,000 advance, right? Go and take like a grand or two out and pay a lawyer to sit down and review those contracts and make sure that, like, those I's are dotted, those T's are crossed, whatever the expression is. Make sure you're in good hands before you actually sign anything. Now, it's interesting because while she does say that issues between Big Scar, Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane, these things were going on for years at this point, when Pooh Shiesty got out of jail at first in like November of 2025, he was speaking on Gucci Mane, and, you know, it didn't necessarily sound like he had any negative feelings towards him. So you could say he was capping for the cameras, but, like, listen to what he had to say about Gucci, like, when he just got out of jail, and then, you know, think about in your mind that he's saying this, and 2 months later, he's robbing him at gunpoint to get out of his contract, right?
And it's probably because he was asking Gucci for something that Gucci wasn't willing to give him. Gucci could give him pocket change, keep money on his books, you know, little small shit, you know, make sure you got some clothes, you got a new whip. You know, these are things where it's like, that seems like that costs money, but it's like, it depends. That shit's just arranged, if you will. This nigga Shiesty probably asked that nigga for some real money. The nigga said no. He probably had a plan for his rollout and all this shit. Gucci said no. And then he probably had that shit going with Yo Gotti on the side. Which Pooh Shiesty got to understand, like, let's say Gotti did say some shit to him. Gotti probably could have been on some shit where he's like, I just want to fuck 1017 up. I don't really want Pooh Shiesty like that. Can't trust that nigga. Look, this nigga, like, you can't trust a nigga that's trying to do what everybody's claiming. Leave Gucci to go with motherfucking Yo Gotti.
Just kind of a weird, complete opposite sentiment, basically.
The way Gucci came home and, like, that motivated me too, because, like, you know, I took notes from there, like, how he switched it up, how he toned up, you know, got fit, got his mind healthy, like, took notes in that every way, so that motivated me to move how I'm moving, like, toward today too, so. Like, he showed that it can be done. Like, all you got to do is want it. Got sobered up. We got a lot of the similar traits because I realized that he woke up when he was in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really woke up and he wasn't just in there playing or, you know, not taking it serious. Another thing he told me, too, was like, Shiesty, you 20 years old going to go see what I saw at 35 years old. You got a head start as long as you got this out the way first, you know. Fortunately, it had to happen, but it happened, bro. It is what it is, so you got to get this out the way early. It could have been too late for me if I wouldn't ever came out and played it right, so take advantage of that, too. That stuck with me.
No,
that seems like when he got home, he had the whips and shit again. He partied for a few nights, had some bad bitches, all types of shit. And then when that shit started to motherfucking like, okay, I've done that. Where's my money at?
Aside from this, I never thought I'd see the day where Gucci Mane would be clowned to this level. And I'm not in a position to speak on, like, you know, whether he snitched, whether he didn't. To me, the entire situation seems backwards in the sense that I feel like I've seen Gucci Mane get clowned more online than I have Pooh Shiesty for making the decision to go out and do this. But it's not just like, you know, corners of the internet clowning Gucci, right? This is all across the board. So let's take a look at a couple examples here. First, you had inmates in a prison actually throwing out his book, his autobiography. I'm assuming because they believe he snitched, right? Because in the paperwork of the actual complaint that the government filed against Pooh Shiesty and the 8 other members who were involved in this attack, they say that RD, which is the initials of Roderick Davis, which is Gucci Mane's full name, they say that Roderick Davis had helped identify Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 as being, you know, members of this attack.
Shit crazy, bro. It's Gucci Mane tone! In a way.
So the fuck, what Gucci's supposed to feel the type of way because some niggas in prison feel like he told, like, this shit, this is like when it becomes comical to me. I'm like, y'all really think he care about this? If he cared about this type of shit, he wouldn't have did what he did. That's how that goes.
Bro, the attack nice, bro. That's what identified them people.
You also had DJ Big Macus and Academics, who roasted Gucci Mane for another reason, right? Not that he had snitched per se, but the fact that Gucci Mane had actually had undercover cops with him at the time of this attack that were working as his security guards. Or actually, you guys made fun of me in my last video.
Niggas in prison have reached too. So you saying somebody getting ready to do something to Gucci? And somebody getting ready to crash out doing something over Gucci over some shit between him and his artist. Nobody has showed this paperwork that shows that Gucci told. Y'all just inferring it. Which is why it was smart for him to drop the song, because smart people know that the song proves he definitely didn't tell. At least that's how I feel. But the reason why I can say that confidently is like, bro, he can't be a witness now with that song. And the type of inmates that have the type of reach that would do some shit, they wouldn't be grandstanding on that phone like that. They not on, so those type of gangsters ain't on social media, just for the record. Those prison inmates.
What it is, so you got to get this out the way early. It might be.
Would he snitch? Gucci Mane get clowned more online than I have Pooh Shiesty. I'm assuming because they gained, which is the initials of Roderick Davis, which is Gucci Mane's full name. They say that Roderick Davis had helped identify Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 as being, members of this attack.
It's not said in the paperwork.
Shit crazy, bro. It's Gucci Mane told.
That's Cordy.
Academics, it's not ever attacked. So Academics is looking at that like it's not snitchers. Whatever. Last video, it's not undercover cops. It's off undercover that he had. So whatever attack happens in the presence of these police officers, they are going to be forced to actually report it if a case gets brought up. Right?
Those 3 Big Macs are for me.
So Academics is
5-7 in the cup one time. Coffee it is.
Looking at that like it's not snitching, but it's indirect snitching, because you're putting your artists in a position where, if you guys follow street protocol, you can't follow that, because anything that happens, if those guys are around, those security that you have are next to you, they're going to have to tell. Like,
exactly. Y'all keep acting like he caught Gucci in the alley. Nobody saw it, and Gucci went and told. There was a whole ass security guard and a whole ass cameraman.
They're going to have to report any illegal activity. They're police officers. This is their job, right?
But the idea that some of y'all trying to give Gucci an out is like, nah, is because it's not like they fooled him and it was an undercover cop. That's what people keep saying. Undercover. No, he hired a policeman. He hired a policeman.
That's what the Academics is playing. See, this is why you can't trust anything this fat ass nigga say. This nigga know damn well that's every rapper. Every rapper, if they got real security, that nigga's either current police or retired police or military. That's the real security. Yes, there are some outliers. There are some niggas that don't have that shit that are properly trained and properly licensed. But it ain't that many of them niggas. The majority are going to be those people.
It wasn't undercover. It wasn't a guy acting like he was security. No, he hired the cops. And a crime happened in the presence of the cops. So
this is the same nigga Academics that did the war on Chirac where he snitched for money.
The cops did what the cops do.
Yep, ex special forces. These type of motherfuckers that typically have some type of law enforcement background. But you act like them niggas, like, what are they supposed to do? Well, okay, so you robbed a security guard. He's ex-police. Is he not supposed to use his police buddies to get himself back, right? Or he's supposed to just defer to Gucci, like all the way with his life?
So as much as you want to call Pooh Shiesty stupid, I would caution, or I would question Gucci to say, why sign street niggas and then bring the cops every time you're talking to them? That don't sound like it works out, does it? If you sign a bunch of street niggas who you know how they get down, why would you bring them to every time you talk to them, the cops is there, unless you plan to make sure they don't ever commit crime, and if they do, they get locked the fuck up. So
that's stupid as fuck. He's not standing there with no fucking cop act. He's standing there with a security guard with a cop background. And those are two different things, number one. Number two, he's fucking Gucci Mane LaFleur. He shouldn't be going anywhere without security. At least one motherfucker with him at all times. Neither should Pooh Shiesty. So what are you even talking about? The only reason he got security why would he need to take security to go meet his artist? He got to get there and he got to leave there. He ain't expecting the smoke to be there. When the security is there at the studio, the security securing him there. What if somebody saw him come in the studio, try to run up in there? Like, this nigga academics, bro. You sound stupid, bro. Hey, it is what it is, 5-7. Hey, we back. I feel good. God is great. God gave me a reasonable portion of health today. Do you hear me? And then I got wrestling in 2 hours. Yes, Lord.
The idea that Gucci is not part of this,
he has a platform because he perpetuates evil, and he's bought and sold by the record labels at a clip. It's well known that you pay you know, if you don't want academics to say something about you online to everybody, you pay that nigga some money. If you want to talk good about you, you pay him. You want to talk bad about you, pay him. If some bad happened to you and you paid him, he won't talk. He'll try to cape for you. This is all well known. Fire H&D, 1 week away, Tommy.
Tell is like, it's ludicrous. You can't spin it. So you can't spin it. I mean, it's better if y'all use this whole, he's a clone shit. Okay, fine, he's a clone, right? But I want to remind y'all, the cop wasn't in the room.
Now, the king of ratting, 6ix9ine, he just got released from prison, ironically, I believe yesterday or today, and he just did his first live stream since being a free man, and he was discussing the situation, also saying that Gucci Mane is a rat.
I wanted to
now,
touch
God
on that.
forgive me, let's talk about the snitch-ass nigga Gucci Mane.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Why the fuck do I give a fuck with Aiden Ross? Aiden Ross, 6ix9ine, and what's this bitch ass nigga's name? I would say this on the tip of my tongue, but I don't want to have to say pause. I don't want to look his name up. Yeah, it's 6ix9ine's, but 6ix9ine whole gimmick now is, yeah, I snitched, but I can tell y'all who else be snitching. And I'm just like, this is weird.
God damn it, bro. Holy shit.
Yo,
wait.
no, but no, seriously.
To confirm or on a probable cause. So likely in that situation, there will have to be witnesses who get called to the stand to recount their side of the story, especially the victims. And of course, Gucci is victim number one here.
Now, let me break down this Gucci Mane stuff, right? Gucci Mane, whether he's telling or his cameraman is telling, right? You know what the feds do? What? They're gonna subpoena Gucci Mane, whether his name is what? Something Davis, right? Yes. I'm breaking it down for you. Okay. Once the feds subpoena you, you have to
tell.
You have to. If not, you go to jail for obstruction of justice.
So he'll go to jail if he doesn't
So
tell.
they're gonna tell. Yeah.
He has to.
So you have to.
First of all, Gucci is not afraid of no fucking obstruction of justice charge. This nigga makes it sound like they can put you in jail for the rest of your life for obstruction of justice. They can't. That's number one. The other thing is, if you make it so the feds can't subpoena you, they won't. The feds would be stupid to subpoena Gucci because this nigga just did a fucking song talking about it and dissing this nigga. They don't want to have to be, they don't want the defense to be able to latch on to that, bro. So low key, this
it's a subpoena by the
just forget it.
Federal government. I'm breaking this down for you. I know some people who hate it, they're just like, no, fuck, don't believe in no. Oh my God. But bro, this is literally how the feds work. Yeah. It's not regular old person that lives in a fucking, it's literally the United States of America.
You also had Charles.
But if they don't think that you're a credible witness, they're not going to subpoena you. They don't, because if that was the case, they would do this with everybody. And you've never seen this done like in this just matter of fact way, like Daniel Hernandez is trying to tell you.
White and 50 Cent both kind of imply that Gucci Mane is a snitch for this entire situation. I mean, again, you guys can see the paperwork flat out for yourselves, but take a look at what they had to say.
So again, these are people with no credibility. Charleston White has no credibility. 6ix9ine has no credibility. 50 has no credibility. And I don't, like, my thing with Gucci is do I think that nigga could tell? Absolutely. Them niggas are in different tax brackets, and you telling them to go from being rich to being beneath poor, which is incarcerated. So yeah, I definitely think the nigga will tell. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Say it mean as a motherfucker. Take it to daddy too. God damn. Shit. If there's any other time to think about telling, this is it right here. You talking about the kind of federal charges for federal kidnapping? Oh my goodness. Up to a life sentence. Oh man. Whoever these FBI agents is here, they finna get a promotion. They fucking around being in the lineup to be the FBI director one day for bringing down Shiesty.
Ain't nobody getting ready to be the federal director of be the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation for bringing down Pooh Shiesty.
It sounds like Gucci cooperated. It sounds like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony. Come on over here with me, Gucci. It's all right.
Notice that ain't nobody provided any paperwork showing you what Gucci said. That's why this whole fucking shit weird, how niggas play narratives and won't wait for facts and...
All right, you gonna be civilian. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on over here with me, Gucci. Press charges on their ass to the full extent of the law.
Now, speaking of snitching, 50 Cent is trying to allude that somebody told, and that somebody might be Gucci. He posted this video of the press conference saying, who the fuck is telling? Then he posted this video of Bubba Dub claiming that Gucci Mane told.
Gucci Mane got robbed and didn't tell nobody but the law. I told y'all, man, people who are paying goddamn taxes and law-abiding citizens, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, come on. That shit dead. Robbing people, trying to goddamn extort. That shit dead.
That shit been dead since the fucking 50s. 40. Like, do you know how long it's been since you've been able to, like, really put the strap to a nigga head to get up out of a contract? Because there's a difference between putting a gun to somebody's head and making them sign over their shit versus putting a gun to somebody's head to get out of a contract. It's easier to put a gun on somebody to put them in a contract than put a gun on somebody to get them out of a contract. And I think that's the biggest misconception going on here.
If anybody's wondering, there's been documents out there from the actual files claiming that Gucci Mane not only identified what Pooh Shiesty was wearing, but Gucci Mane also identified Big 30 to the feds. Now,
MMBP and RD all identified Wright, a well-known hip-hop artist, also known as Big 30, as present during the offense. MM and RD identified his Instagram account as CEO Big 30. which is verified by Instagram. Who is BP? I know who BP is, and I don't fucking forgot. The victims identified. See, because look how it's written different for his daddy versus Big 30. Why is it written like that? One says the victims identified Williams Sr.'s Instagram account, because I don't trust the feds, because I know the feds don't like Gucci for shit he said. All these niggas is stupid, for the record. Gucci included. I know niggas think, like, this is the first time in my life that I ever sounded anywhere like some type of Gucci fan. I always thought that nigga was mad overrated. But it says the victims identified Williams Sr.'s Instagram account. Then it says MMBP and RD all identified Wright as a well-known artist known as Big 30 as present during the offense. MM and RD identified his Instagram account as CEO Big 30. This is where it gets weird. Why would they word it the victims said it? Who are the victims? You see what I'm saying? They saying MMP, BP, and RD, which is supposed to be Roger Davis, and we supposed to think that this is him fingering this nigga. Which what they saying right here is all they said was Roger Davis said that this nigga Big 30 was at the studio and that this was his Instagram. That's all that this says. This doesn't say that he I just know how the motherfucker look. This goes back to what I said about at 13 and 14, they need to teach people how to read fine print, how to really read words, because people don't know how to read properly. Because they said it plain under two, the victims, but then they don't even say who the victims are. But if those are the victims, then these three motherfuckers right here, they not the victims, right? And they didn't do shit. They just confirmed that they was at the studio with Big 30.
Wack 100 also came out and chimed in. He said, stop assuming about
MM and RD described Williams Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand Shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Williams Jr. matched the individual depicted throughout Pooh Shiesty. Again, I know what you infer from that. But they don't do really inference. They would just say it if that was what it was. All Gucci Man was at the studio with Pooh Shiesty. That's all they said that this nigga confirmed is that he was at the studio. They the ones that said that during the offense and all this stuff. All they said was that this nigga confirmed that this was this nigga. I didn't know that Pooh Shiesty was trying to not be placed even in the building. They had his ankle monitor. They know he was there. And this goes back to what Daniel Hernandez is saying, where he is right. If the feds ask, is this Shiesty? He can't say, I don't know, when they know he was there. He don't have to tell them what happened, but if they show him a picture and they like, is this Pooh Shiesty? He can't play that. This ain't TV, bro. He can't play that. I don't know. He can play that lawyer time shit, but they gonna start fucking with him. They know he was there, so what's he got to lie for? That's why I'm like, this is flimsy for this being the paperwork that proves that Gucci snitched. Nah, they would just flat out say, Roderick Davis told us the following.
Pooh Shiesty was wearing, but Gucci Mane also identified Big 30 to the feds. Now, Wack 100 also came out and chimed in. He said, stop assuming about Gucci and talk about what's really on the paperwork. Pooh Shiesty's daddy been a rat since 2009 and his son a mice since 2022.
Now, someone who I think gave a little bit more of a productive kind of response or reaction to this.
And don't nobody care. It is on paperwork that Pooh Shiesty daddy snitched. That's actually on papers. Don't nobody care. That's cool. That was different.
This entire thing is Rick Ross. So if you guys didn't know, Rick Ross obviously has his record label MMG, which signed some massive rappers back in the day, Wale, Meek Mill, etc. He's actually been going through his fair share of issues with Gunplay, another really dope rapper who was signed to him, who I don't feel like ever got his just due. And I have a whole video breaking down their issues on my page too. You guys can check that out. But Rick Ross was very vocal, if you guys don't remember, when Lil Wayne was going through his contract issues with Cash Money. He made a whole song kind of crapping on Birdman, defending Lil Wayne, you know, saying how when an artist brings you all this to the game, like to do them like this in terms of money is insane. And he was exposing Birdman, you know, for being shit.
We're going to go over the full paperwork. That is a must.
With DJ Khaled as well, etc. So Ross, you know, claims or portrays himself to be a big advocate towards helping artists, especially after he has that long history of running a rapper-owned record label. So his perspective on this type of situation is interesting because not only is he a friend to Gucci, but he's also been running his own record label, a successful one at that, simultaneous at the same time as Gucci was running his.
For everybody in my DM, Rose, what you think? How you feel about the Guwap Pooh Shiesty situation?
I don't give a fuck what you think, nigga. What you think is of no consequence. This nigga Ross got me fucked up. I want to show y'all something before I leave. I'm gonna end my Pooh Shiesty Guwap talk here since I know I'm gonna want to go over the paperwork now. Y'all motherfuckers don't know how to read. Speaking of people who don't know how to read, oh, what did I do with that post, bro? Found it.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Found it.
You know, Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, you know, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, you know? And for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Rick is so wild and has went so far off the meter. It's shit that I can't even tell you on TV. I mean, for the sake of our friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna bring it up. But trust me, he's went there. He has went where it's like, yo, Rick, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You done took this shit too far. And his response is like this: there's no such place. Darkness. Let's go to the abyss, nigga! I'm not with it, man. I don't want to go to the abyss, man. You know what I'm saying? Rick wants to go to the abyss. In fact, he dwells in the abyss. Rick James dwells in the abyss, okay? And he wants company sometimes, and for some reason, he likes to reach out for me. Whenever I'm around, when he wants to go there, he will reach out for me to try to take me to the abyss with him. And I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. And that's when we end up, tussling or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's not how you spell Israel. Israel is not a country. This is why God be telling you to shut up. You can't read, you dumb, and you always trying to get chose. Look at the profile picture. Zoom in on your phone if you need to. This nigga said Israel. And 68 people vouched for it. Like, you fucking retard. It's just king of the retarded niggas, bro. Something wrong with Tootie, man. Something wrong with this nigga. And the way he just casually just be wishing death on people is crazy to me. That's the other thing, KS. Then he dipping his toe in on some shit where it's like, nigga, you will get your. That's why I was like this morning. I was like, don't try to speed run getting rid of your Facebook now. Now he want to hurry up and get his shit banned, so he can be like, nigga, Shay didn't do shit to it. No, don't try to speed run this shit now. With your stupid ass. This nigga's got Israel. This nigga's an idiot. You're a fucking moron, nigga. And this is a post you took time on. You made sure to have the background, have it all centered and shit. Preferably, you should have had one more dot. So that way it doesn't look like you just accidentally used 2 periods.
I'll say it. Israel Prime Minister needs to die.
Zesty! 68 fucking morons like, yeah, he need to die. You niggas don't even know. Your niggas don't know how to spell. Your niggas don't even. You can't point to Israel on a map. The majority of Jed's viewers, if I showed them an Israeli flag, they wouldn't know that's what it was. If I held up their flag and say, what country is this? The majority of them would get it wrong. This is alleged, right? The shit this motherfucker be saying. And he swear he be doing this in the name of Jesus. Doing this in the name of Jesus is wild to me. This, I'm telling you, Big, he doesn't understand. This is a level of politics that'll get his motherfucking Facebook page nuked. Nuked. And every Chicago nigga will turn their back on this nigga over that shit. Like, I know this nigga down bad and everything. I get it. If anybody see this shit, Jed, they gonna light your page up. I told y'all he speed running trying to get off the app before me. Nah, nigga, sit back. He's sweet evening breeze, nigga. Jed walking around the block with Kool-Aid on his lip. Nigga, like, what are you doing? Jed, these niggas will shut your shit down, bro. You stay out of that shit, Jed. You don't get it. You don't understand. So it's best stay out of that shit. Go on and get it, nigga. You know what I mean? I try to warn your black ass. This is all I ever try to do is warn this nigga. You would think after 2 years I'd be done warning this nigga, but that's just the type of person I am. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm going to warn you so that way when it happens, I can laugh guilt-free. Nigga, Jed can't find Chicago on a map. If you gave Jed the map of the United States, he cannot point to Chicago. He can't even show me where the fuck. If I gave him a globe right now, he couldn't even show me where Anderson is at. Anderson? I don't know how to say that shit. He fucked that nigga. Allegedly, bro. In my heart, I know what happened. And it happened immediately. That nigga ended the stream, checked in that motherfucking room, because it was probably cutoff time. They was probably extending the room. Don't worry, nigga. When that nigga open up that $100,000 brick and mortar in Harvey, nigga, I'm gonna look stupid as fuck. So don't even trip. The day he opened that bitch, I'm gonna look so fucking stupid. Man, I'm a moron. Oh shit. Oh shit. Marcos, you dumb as fuck. The last thing I want after seeing a Jed post is pizza. Nigga, that should have been an ad for pest control or some shit like that. That would have made sense after a Jed post. Show me an ad for pest control. Do you need online pest control? Hell yeah. Oh, shit. I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all about to be mad. This is a theory I got. And this is based off of things that has been said across multiple streams. And y'all should know, as somebody in federal litigation, I am probably the most knowledgeable person on earth about Jedediah Brown streams. I will definitely put myself ahead of Random News. Random is the best at putting it together on film. But I have to watch it for a different purpose, right? So look. Don't laugh, cause y'all I don't even want to tell y'all now. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. I'm pretty sure Tootie got a motherfucking OnlyFans that niggas don't know about. And you know what he be on that motherfucker doing. I just don't think I don't think it's ever popped off like that, but he's done it. He's made multiple comments through multiple streams. Just offhand comments. Like kind of like when he just like like when Jed riffs, that's when he always really fuck up. Remember the whole THC butt pill shit? That was Jed just riffing. That was Jed trying to be more like me. Where it's like, but except I'm not no fucking sex crazed drug weirdo. So I can be open and it doesn't, my shit doesn't really sound weird. I sound more boring than weird. That's how remember, that's how all Jed's most humiliating moments, most criminalistic, stupid shit he said, it's neck and neck with when he's mad, he say stupid shit, but when he's just like chilling and talking, he will say a whole, bro, that's when he was at midnight. He was like, oh yeah, I remember in high school, we used to run up in that place and steal all the time. And I was just like, this nigga just casually letting everybody know he a thief. This nigga always telling us that he don't be stealing, but this nigga just casually in conversation. And one of the things he casually be saying is like shit about I should or I could go over to OnlyFans. And y'all wouldn't even know. I think he even said that one time. Y'all wouldn't even know or something like that. He's made multiple comments where it's like, Tootie might have an OnlyFans, bro. I'm not perfect is his most diabolical statement. Nobody has alleged this anywhere. That is, I'm not perfect, aka I committed felonies. That's the way I look at it from him. You think Jed's read the opening brief? Hell no. He can't read. Go watch any stream where Jed has to read. If Jed has to read this right now, he'll say, I'll say it Israel prime minister needs to die. He can't spell. He don't know. He doesn't even know what that red squiggly line up under the word means. Jed, that means the word is spelled wrong. He just knows sometimes it pops up, sometimes it don't. Like that line means the word means it's spelled wrong, Jed. That's why you ain't never seen Jed read no whole paperwork or anything. Anytime this nigga's read, it is brutal. Jed reading is brutal. Yeah, yeah. This nigga can't see, can't read. This y'all commander. This y'all commander, nigga. My commander is Commander KC. That's the only commander I recognize. You can Google her. Other than that, fuck you. Wait, his teeth are real? Nigga, I heard that he's had his people pay for his teeth twice. I'm just like, I don't even understand, like, some people like the story of can't get right. Some people like that if one day they could just say they part of something. Like, this shit crazy to me. I don't be wanting people like that around me. That shit weird. Like, oh, Shay, you never fuck up. You're perfect. Hey, nigga, what? You're a weirdo. Like, I fuck up all the time, nigga. Watch, I'm gonna fuck up tonight. Shit, I done fucked up during this stream. I don't even remember what I did. But some of them motherfuckers, it's just like, for example, let's say everything play out like I say it is, lights are gonna go out. Bro, I'm gonna have to deal with a whole new wave of harassment. Because they gonna feel like I did something to them. Why did you do this? You should have just left Jay alone. He ain't said nothing about you and blah, 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 long. It's coming. But the only thing is, you better watch your mouth. If I got him up off this motherfucker, what I'm gonna do to you? You just remember that. Because here's the thing about me getting my scalps. I don't never have to publicly say anything about claiming them. I just said publicly I want them. When I get them, I'll let you know if I got them. I'll just say I got my scalps. I don't have, bro. The stream when it happens, it'll just be a lot of laughing and dancing more than anything, like, because I'm not gonna have much to say. It will say it itself. Because with me, it's a situation where I don't have to say anything. If Money Boy Trey and Jed lights go out, everybody that's ever known anything know what time it is. Yeah, they could go with Cooking with Frank. Oh, Cooking with Frank. Where you at?
The cheese room, nigga.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, don't say. So these next couple of weeks are going to be interesting. What do I think is going to happen? Because technically what we're waiting on right now is YouTube has to have a response on Wax by May the 6th. They have to file a response by May the 6th. Anything and everything is on the table until then. Is it a possibility they could not file one May the 6th? That's a possibility. But then again, I'm probably lying. Hey man, say peace to your boy. Unfortunately, can't pull that shit here. Can't pull that shit here, Kendra. All I know is some lights getting ready to go out here soon. Some lights are getting ready to go out here soon. TK 3-time. Unfortunately, Janice, I have confirmed the other way. Javon Barksdale. Make sure y'all check out LNCWrestling.com. Be Kind, Big, Joy, Critical Smoker, Scott Johnson, KS Dub. I'm gonna try to. That's why I'm leaving now, because I'm trying to be on at 6:30, so we can go over the WrestleMania card. I think that's definitely worth getting in early for. So look for me between 6:15 and 6:30. You a week away, and I'm hyped, bro. This is what we dreamed of. KS, Javon. I told y'all we would get to this point. It only gets bigger from here. It took us a good minute to get to this point. That's why I will forever fuck with y'all, support anything y'all niggas want forever. Forever. We a week away from live streaming WrestleMania, our very first one. I'm so excited to go for this is a big deal for me. I never would have thought as a kid jumping up and down the couch when I was like 6 or 7 years old watching this shit to be a man with 2 kids, and I've carved out some way in my life to do my own live commentary of WrestleMania. I was renting WrestleManias on VHS months after they came out because I couldn't get the pay-per-view. Now, I get to watch it with my friends and commentate. It's a big deal to me. I feel accomplished. We'll probably make like 15, 20 cents during WrestleMania. And we'll remember what it was at the beginning. But then again, I'm probably lying. Guwap, I can't even disrespect. I gotta let you take me to the house.
School up. Yeah. What down? Nigga, I hate to see you up. Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? Tell the truth, you went out like a real crash diamond. And after all that, boy, you still signed to me? I'm like Birdman, and nigga, this my cash money. And your fat ass flanker, he a stone cold junkie. You know I got my bread up, I always keep my head up. I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Niggas dap me up the whole time they plotting against me. I don't take it personal, for me it's only business. And I don't wanna conversate if it ain't about no million. Don't kill you, make you stronger. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. My money keep getting longer. Now these haters got amnesia. You know I gotta move tactical, every move magical. And I'm from East Atlanta, but the diamonds come from Africa. They love you when you're broke, but they hate you when you win. And then when you take a loss, that's when the haters get the grin. And it's all on you, can't be wearing no disguises. You play stupid games, then you win stupid prizes. Some people like to take a nigga kindness for weakness. I pulled up on business, but y'all was on some weak shit. The artist and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. They smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. You learn from from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary. A nigga learn from your daddy, so I guess that is hereditary. I'm that same nigga that put money on your commissary. A nigga settled the play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't Eazy-E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 10 settled the play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't Eazy-E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 10 settled the play like Suge Knight did with Drake, but I ain't Eazy-E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. The 1017, the label, I built this shit from the ground, and I be damn if I let a nigga take my shit down. No. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen to the paper, but it's under duress. Wow. Read between the lines, I don't settle for less. Step up to the plate, my nigga, life is a test. Man, they on that broke shit, and I'm a rich ass exec. The head nigga in charge, it's my name on the check. Niggas jealous of me, dawg, remind me of my ex. Another day, another dollar, on to the next. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. My heart turned cold, my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. I done been betrayed, now my heart turned cold. Keep that fake love, I don't want it no more. My heart turned cold, my heart turned cold. CEO. 1017 for life, Big Gucci. This for all the crash dummies out there. I don't know what the fuck you thought. Still getting money.
Say less, Tammy.
This ain't that. It's 1017. Scoochie.
God is great, bro. This nigga Gucci needs professional help. Professional help. Man, I'll see y'all later. Maybe y'all see me again the night of night. You know, you'll see me Sunday. You may see me tonight, but I think we'll just be casual. If you don't like me being casual, who the fuck, nigga? The fuck you mean, nigga?
FDI, further in, I missed the feds. If I knew they was gonna snitch on me, I should've popped Gucci up in his leg. But it's cool, I like the feds. I'm getting milk, bitch, with the bread. And I'm in here with my dad, so it shouldn't even be that bad. They said they tracked my GPS, man, but I know he opened his mouth. You from the east side of Atlanta, I'm from the south side of the south. I'm from the streets for real, man, so you already know that I don't play. Only time you see me playing is if I'm winning up on stake.
The commissary ain't coming till next week.
30, pass me your plate.
You want your corn?
Get your bitch ass out my face. Having fun up in this bitch, dog. I'm really having my way. Lontrell Williams Sr., you're free to go. Hold up, wait. We only been up in here for 12 hours and they already letting you out. Now I'm sitting here thinking about what kind of words came out your mouth. It's 9 of us up on this case. You was the one with the mini drink. Everybody had a gun, nigga, but we the only ones gotta wait.
I've been up here in the wreck 2 days. I come up here with your ass looking in the refrigerator and some motherfucker getting me sauce to fix these motherfuckers on my nigga home girl for man. All the restaurants close at 9 o'clock, nigga. I don't want no Salisbury steak. I ate surf sandwiches, bitch. Open it up, nigga. I ate noodles, no package. Nigga, I ate cereal, no milk. No milk, canned milk, powdered milk. Waffle. No syrup. Jelly. No jelly. Nothing. Nothing. Oatmeal. No sugar. No oatmeal. Tell me you don't want to eat these Salisbury steaks? I'm gonna eat the Salisbury steak with some bread, some mayonnaise, They just go in the microwave? And some mustard. Mustard?
Y'all bitches always worried about what they doing, who they fucking, what they got going on. Worry about.
I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for $5. You had a fucking box of pizza, a slab of ribs with a side of large fries, but ain't offered me shit though. After I just got you from the hospital last night.
I sat there and watched your ass eat a whole meal for
But you
$5.
just want to keep stuffing shit down your mouth.
I just want to go back.
You want somebody to feel sorry, but you keep eating honey buns and shit under your bed. Yeah, I saw you last night trying to sneak them under there. I don't know how you got down, but I saw you.
Where?
Where? What the fuck you mean where? Oh, your big ass want to play slow. All right. Tell me what the fuck this is then right here. Honey buns and shit. Oatmeal cream pie. What else you got under this motherfucker? Twinkies and shit.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop yelling at you. Your kids we in this bitch hungry. They ain't eating shit. And you say, all right, no extra shit up, man. I ain't feeding your big ass no more, dog.
Hey, baby. Me and the kids about to go to Burger King. You want something?
Y'all see it. Yep. That's what it is. Best hands in the world. Y'all be playing with me. Come taste it yourself. See all that butter? Deliciousness. Y'all want to know the secret so bad about the cookbook. A little bit more. A little bit more.
And this is why big backing is an epidemic. This is why big backing is an epidemic. I had to take a shot of insulin. Get some insulin from somebody else to finish watching this video. Y'all swear y'all be cooking. You got a whole 40-pound bag of sugar on 3 pans of yams. Talking about you see it. We see it. We see diabetes. We see gout, cavities in all teeth, hypertension, headaches, limb amputations, the big arm disease. I don't know what they call it, but just big arms. And if you can spread sugar like that, it's too much. Talking about it in a little bit more. That's enough. Jesus said that was enough. It's more than enough. It's abundant. You cooking up disease at this point. I wouldn't eat them yams with somebody else's mouth. We gotta do better. We gotta stop this mess.
We are following some breaking news right now. The father of former Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyer.
Yeah, did that nigga get shot or not? God is great. God is real great.
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
You guys ready for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside? Don't ski. These are the guys.
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve. Steve LeVois. It's okay, I have vape in here, right?
Don't forget what happened last Friday. You shouldn't have forgot after a week.
Set the mood right. If you are, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I can be for you. 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 could be for you. You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction? Or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken. And I just want you to see what I could be for you. 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 Baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Yeah, girl, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night. Oh, yeah, it's just one night. Yeah, baby girl, it's just one night.
Crushed it.
God is great. WrestleMania next week. I'm excited. Very excited.
I'm a fucking bitch.
Guys, I gotta go.
You got it,
I don't
Jess.
want to hurt myself.
You gotta pee? It's all right.
No,
You
you
got
gotta
it, Jess.
go. You gotta go, girl.
Let go.
I don't even want to fall.
Turn to the side.
You're okay. Just
You're good.
land right on that booty, girl. Just put your legs out
Turn
and
to the
pull on
side.
your booty.
Jess, you're amazing. You got it.
You got it. You got it. Turn to the side. Just let go and turn. Like you're laying in bed.
Yep.
Like you're jumping onto your bed on your side.
Just let go and turn to the side. Shut your eyes.
You got it, my love.
Just turn to the side.
You're okay.
Alpha.
I've never even heard of him.
I'm petty.